Welcome to Design in Progress. Today we got a super weird special. All weird stuff. We got SP Shaman's Noxious battery, which I'll be piloting, which has been around for a while, but SP has been doing some
Tweaking some things.
tweaking some things, testing some things here and there. So we're gonna test those tweaks. We got Disasterman.
Hello.
He is going to be playing my Ooze, and he has the faction the Ants. And then we got long time, long time caller, listener, SP Shaman, friend of the show. He'll be piloting the Ants, and I'll be playing his. So we all just kind of did round robin on each other's factions. um, so there's been not really many changes to the oozes. If anyone's been keeping track, we're just kind of doing some final, making sure everything's kind of in place. It should be basically done. But Disaster hasn't played it in a while. He played against it a long time ago, so he might have some questions. SP has never played the United Colonies, so I'm sure he'll have lots and lots of questions to ask Disaster. And I've played the Noxious Battery a couple times, but there's some little tweaks here and there. So to make a three-player game work, we're doing some hirelings. One of these should be demoted. I pulled the moles last, so let's make them demoted. Because honestly, I've played with promoted moles for the past like 3 times I've played hirelings. I'm just tired of them. Tired of them moving in and blowing everybody up. They're so strong. Alrighty, so I've drawn my cards. Uh, I always forget how I want to start for the battery. What I use cards for.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to remember. It's been a while.
So you use cards for fixing your thing when it's damaged. So that's going to be one of the first things you do.
Right, right,
And
right.
then hauling. So whenever you pick up cannonballs off the ground, you will spend a card to pick up all the ones in the clearing with the cannon.
All right. Well, I feel like I've got the cards to. I think I've got a general plan. So
I believe in you.
the new setup is just a broken cannon. That's it. No.
Just a broken cannon.
Nope.
Although I think that was the setup for the tournament. I can't remember specifically. I don't have
Yeah,
the
I
tournament
I
version
I
on
know
me.
it was like a long time ago. It was like the cannon and 2 guys, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
And now it is just the cannon, and you're just kind of it kind of gives a more melodic start to it.
All right. Well,
Um,
yeah. I mean, I've always kind of fancied the Noxious Battery as a more interesting Woodland Alliance. Um,
yeah,
so
a very stinky Woodland
very
Alliance.
very stinky, very punchy Woodland Alliance. All right, go ahead, Disaster. The setup is kind of similar-ish to lizards. You get 4 in one clearing, and then 3 distributed evenly. And then
Okay.
you'll get one of these infestations and one of these slimes in that clearing.
All right. So
The only I want to let you kind of do what you do, just to see how you play it. The only advice I will give you as far as the ooze goes is every single turn you should basically be you should be going into evening with 0 cards in your hand unless you're crafting something. Um, like you should use all of your cards every turn, or you're gonna fall behind pretty quick.
okay. So you use the cards. Oh, you spin them to recruit
Right,
and
and to spread.
to
So there's
spread.
a juxtaposition of how much am I going to spread versus how much am I going to recruit. And
Okay.
then we can kind of slow down your spreading down here. Is a thing similar to martial law called entrenched, which is if any one player has 4 or more pieces. So we can use tokens or buildings also, so it's a little easier to set up. But for you to break through it is just 1 extra card of any suit. So it's a little easier for us to set up, but it's also a little easier for you to break. It's also 4 instead of 3. So it's
Okay.
playing in that design space a little bit, but just a little.
Ooh.
Mm.
Wait. choose a map edge that's 2 plus put through as evenly as possible. So I'll just do 2. Okay.
Right, you'll get 2 in one of them.
Yep. And then a slime in each one, or
Just a slime in your main clearing.
Alright.
Right, and then you'll put this one into one of these. So you get to kind of start one of these going
you
down.
choose which one. Okay.
Right. Right. That's just the way that things are usually set up if you have a choice where both are kind of out, and then you have to pull it all back.
I'll start here. I want to try out mutations, so I'll start as the mutation sign. Okay.
Great. All right, I think you're Europe SP.
Okay, so I am going to take the queen as my starting commander. I need to choose one 2 spots away. So I think
you automatically
1,
start with the
2.
coward, right?
So I start
doing ad set here, and
Oh, is ad set different?
yeah, for ad set I wanted to give people the choice.
Oh, interesting.
Because coward's a good start, for its free move, but
Right.
I wanted to let people have the option if they wanted to have a setup where they can do what they.
Actually,
want.
that's actually really interesting of having like the standard setup be like, okay, if you have no idea what the hell you're doing,
Yeah,
start with the
exactly.
start with the coward. But if you're a little bit better at root, or if you played this a couple times, maybe you can start to kind of tailor what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, because I figure people who use ad set are mainly going to be ones who are familiar with root.
Right.
Like
Right. They've
your
played.
first game of root.
Right. They've
you
played a
use
couple
that.
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So I was thinking something similar with them, where if someone wants to play around with the commander choice, I want to give them the option.
I have, if you all don't mind, I would like to try this advanced setup because I really like queen.
Go for it. Go for it, dude. I think you've played root a couple times.
Yes.
Maybe only once or twice. I'm more of a cosmic encounter kind of gamer, so I do actually like cosmic encounter a lot. I need to play it more. Okay, so I did that, and I need to put down my anthill right there. I need to contemplate my life choices. Yep, okay, I think I'm set up. Oh, and I need cards. That is important.
Yeah.
Five.
You probably should have taken the cards before you set up, but
Yeah.
Tomato.
I had like 2 spots to set up. It was here or here. I have to do 2 spaces away.
Right.
Yeah.
So
speaking of, I need to
go ahead and strip this one out.
And I have. Okay.
Yeah, Ooze is gonna have a tough time not being close to mouse. Mouse cards are gonna be pretty poopy for you for a while.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I guess I go first.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a look over at our birdsong. So kick the anthill. I do have anthill, so we don't have to worry about that. If I have no cards in my hands, I do have some cards. Craft using anthills. I'm not good to craft. Command. Let's see. I take leader actions once per action. I'm going to place 2 warriors at my queen.
Ooh.
We're loading up on gamers right here. And then we are going to reveal a card to perform an action in those clearings. So let's
just
go.
an action, not limited to clearing.
Okay, so I only get 1 action.
Yeah, it's for build, the card you revealed is limited to its clearing. So like if you do a fox card for build, it has to be in a fox clearing, but not for your regular actions.
Okay, so I just need to reveal any card to perform an action. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Well, in that case, I'm going to.
I think the lizards say reveal any number of cards and take an action for each of them, or something like that.
Okay.
But I only get this one.
Oh, you get as many as I see.
That's
actually a good thing to know. Yeah, you get as many as you have cards in your hand. That's the intention, that your cards are your actions.
Right.
Okay.
I had to lift that.
In that case, I'll switch this up.
Also.
I'm going to go ahead and take 2 moves like this.
Okay.
I'm going to bring 3, And then just like that, get nice and cozy with the ooze. And
Great.
then I'm going to build a anthill.
Hmm.
And then I can score 1 victory point and return my revealed cards to hand, and I will draw 1 card. All right, that is my turn. I can turn on turns. Speaking of which,
Yeah. Well, I think we're all promoted. If you can just do that, that'd be great.
okay.
All right, so. Okay. Inner time.
We forgot to set up these guys.
Oop. Oh.
The
Did
the
we?
the the corvids and everything.
Oh, there. Yeah.
One each
There's two.
in 2 clearings of matching suit. All right. So let's just because it will affect it, at least I'll set up here and then disaster. You want to set these guys up somewhere?
Sure. Place two
I
those.
forgot that the newer hirelings start on the map, and I was like, wait a second, we forgot to do something.
Oh yeah, we done the right.
Oh, I grabbed the boat. I'll put both of them right here. I don't want to like. I don't know. Since the game's already 1 turn in.
Yeah. No, I know. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Let's. Okay, we
No,
put down the corvids
yeah,
already.
I already put
Yeah,
them.
we're
Yeah,
good.
yeah, we're good. And then these
Yeah.
are just
Perfect.
the you get to craft in an infinite weird way.
All right. So place spread any number of times. Spend a card. Okay. So what I want to do here is you were saying that you craft. Yeah, I see. It's
You want to use as many cards as possible every single turn. It's
yeah.
pretty
It's just
rare.
I saw the thing on the back where it was like if you craft, you can get a warrior as well.
Yeah. That's the etched armaments. That's like one of their only thought ones. So you get 1 less victory point, but 1 warrior at the activated crafting piece.
Okay. See.
So sometimes you can kind of sneak out a warrior at the end of your turn, which can be make all the difference in the world.
All right. So I want to spread once.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a slime over here, and that's gonna get me a thing here. Do I do it now, or is it the end of the turn?
Nope, it's right now. As soon as it happens.
Okay.
There are quite so just for
I want this one.
yeah, one of the newer additions is I added some icons just to be clear. So these bottom ones are more defensive mutations. These middle ones are more aggressive ones,
and then utility.
and then these are just utility, like some cool stuff you can do. Spawning pools.
So I'm gonna go with spawning pools.
Yep, it's a good opening one.
Yeah, because I figure since you're spending a card to put one down, it's a
Right, and usually you're only going to get 1 point on your first turn anyway, so the half rounded up points means that you actually get the same number of points.
okay. So then you want to do battle fest. Okay.
Right, so then after that would be recruiting, if you want to recruit any.
I think I'm fine with what I have. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this card here as well to do another slime infestation from the action side over here.
Yep, another spread.
And then I feel like this card would be good for slime, so I'm gonna hold on to it. But
Yep.
No, I'm gonna stick with my gut. I'm gonna hold on to it. Okay.
All right. Yep.
Uh,
There are a few crafted improvements that are very, very good for the slime. So
okay. 2 action plus 1 per revealed. Okay. So I can go ahead and just. I have 2 actions.
mhm.
I feel like. Oh, I got 1 extra ooze warrior over here.
Also, yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend both of them on infestations.
Yep. Build.
Yeah. So that'll cost me 1 ooze from each of these. Okay. And then craft using infestations. And I have those 2 there, so I can go ahead and craft this.
Yep. Eerie McGeary. It's a good one.
Do I get a warrior for ones that don't give VP or?
No, you don't. That's actually someone pointed that out the other day on the Discord, and I was like, yes, it's only for items, because the whole idea is like if they are this kind of eldritch abomination of slime and
Yeah, I
ooze,
saw that on the back. They
they
don't
they're
care.
they're like, I don't know, a hammer? Do you want this hammer that I made? And it's like all covered in like goo and crap, and people are like, I guess so, sure.
Yeah.
But the crafted improvements are still the same, so.
So I score 1 VP, and then I gain 3 cards.
Yep, 3 cards.
End my turn. 1, 2, 3. I need to put these in this card.
Alrighty. So place a warrior at the cannon's clearing and at each cannonball. So we just get 1 warrior right off the bat. I cannot fire. I have no scent marks. I can take up to 4 actions. So I can spend this to fix the cannon. I can recruit. So that I have 4 actions. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna spend the whole first turn recruiting. Then spray, remove scent markers, and place 1. So I get 1 here. Wait a second. There's that extra card draw there. But I can't actually do that. Okay. I was just. It's been so long since I've played these guys. I'm trying to remember the rhythm of it. And then I get to load 1 cannonball into the board. Which is cannonballs should start off of it, right?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Cannonballs start off of the board, shouldn't they?
Correct. Yes.
Right. When you spawned these in, they were already in the things. So I was like, wait a second, they're all in the board right now.
Yeah. My bad.
All right, yeah. So I just get.
Sorry, I zoned out for a hot second.
Right. So I just get the 1 plus get to draw 1 card. There
Yep.
we go. Oh yeah, that was right. My craft was there. Okay.
Okay. So, man, we're going crazy on points. We need to settle down over here.
Yeah, I got a whopping
insanity.
0 points on my first turn.
Okay. So, I just need to craft if I want to craft. I do not want to craft Sam I am. I will not craft here or there. I will not craft anywhere.
I forgot to say last turn. Shit. When you built that anthill, you get a commander.
Another commander? Like a freebie?
Yeah,
Mhm.
every anthill you build gets you a commander.
Fancy. I'm gonna go. I'm feeling a little defensive now.
Okay.
Boy, this is gonna get pretty disgusting here in a moment. I'm gonna fully take advantage of this.
Oh boy.
So,
The cost of building goes up.
that is true. So it costs me.
And
Well,
a bit
built this
more.
turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Every turn.
So I can still build one at a time if I want to be cheesing the system. So let's go ahead and take my leader action, which is just plopping down some more gamers.
Right.
Then I'm going to go ahead and take a move action. So I'm going to move my queen and like one ant back over here.
And get a
To
card.
draw a card.
Yeah.
Real quick. I needed to reveal a card for that. My bad. Draw this card real quick. All right, that's what we like to see. I like this a lot. Boy, howdy. And we're going to go ahead and just recruit real quick another 2 additional warrior here, warrior here. And then we're going to take a addition, excuse me.
Yeah, I see what's
An
happening.
additional move action. Just we'll throw like 2 little gamers down here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go ahead and discard this card that I just drew to build another anthill right down here.
That boat's
in
going
anthill
to be
zone.
problematic.
Yeah.
And now I will go ahead and get my cautious leader. We're gonna do some fun stuff with him here in a little bit. I'm not playing as optimally as I should be right now, but I've got a pretty decent idea of where I want to go with this.
And these abilities are only in the clearings where those leaders are, right?
Yeah, the leaders.
I think that localized entirely within your clearing.
Right. Okay.
I'm
just
going to
making
go
sure.
ahead and draw, do the 2 there, and draw 1 card. So I can only get 1 card at a time. So I have to be very cautious how I want to proceed.
Or start picnic thieving people.
Yeah, because picnic thieving lets you take them. But yeah, most of the stuff for commanders, this box here explains them.
Yep. Warriors with rules and actions that only affect the clearing they're in. Yep. And must be taken once at the commands step. So I think we're doing golden right now. We're not scoring a crazy amount of points, but my goal is to be evil a little bit.
Okay. So, start of my turn. So I'm going to start with a recruit. So we'll put 2 warriors here.
You're not spreading at all?
I would want to, however,
Ooh.
I don't have the cards for it.
You got shafted by the draw. Drew a bunch of mice.
I may have a handful of mice right now.
Just maybe.
And I feel like I need to get over here where this ant hill
Right,
is.
yeah. I mean, it's either go that way, this way to a mouse, or this way to a mouse,
Yeah. So, coming into daylight, or end of birdsong, sorry, not beginning of daylight. So I need to do my eerie emigre. Defensive is kind of annoying there, but
Yep.
it's what
you could just sacrifice 1 slime. Oh man, committing to the bit.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and roll them.
I mean, we have the battle mat over here, by the way.
Oh, you
also.
do? Okay, I didn't see that. I prefer the battle mat. I just didn't want to go through the trouble of spawning it in the middle of.
All right, 2-0. So you kill 2 ants because defensive blocks out tiny and fragile.
Yep. All right, and then I have 2 actions plus 1 per revealed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move these to here, and then actually I'm gonna keep this one back. And I really don't like leaving stuff undefended. So hold on, with slide, do I have to do 2?
You don't have to do 2. It's like March. You can do up to 2. But if
Okay,
you
we
just
put
want,
it.
there's a move action and a slide action. So you could just say you're moving instead of sliding.
Okay, so what I want to do then is do, because I can do this where I want tell these 3 to slide, and then
Mm.
only one of them continues on, right?
No, because it has to be between 2 slime.
Oh, I see, I
If
see.
you want to do that, that's what this one is for. Oops.
Okay.
The
I
velocity.
was thinking like if you played the penguins,
Hmm.
they have
Right. They get
a
to
slide that ends.
right.
Yeah.
That's kind of velocity like makes you the penguins basically, where you can it just has to be from your ice and
Okay.
slash slime.
Well, I still want to move
And
3 down to here.
okay.
Um, I'm really cautious of leaving anything unguarded on the shore here.
I'm probably these ants are pretty scary. I'm probably gonna be
Whoa. I'm
going
not
towards these ants.
scary. I'm chilling. I'm vibing.
Well,
I'm in my lane.
As long as they have the fairy, they're getting
right
2 cards
right they're getting
played.
It's
extra
better than
cards.
stealing them from people.
Also,
Yeah.
the ooze has been kind of self-mitigated by only being stuck in 2 suits right now, and it's going to be at least another like turn or 2 before he even gets to mouse. So if you can
Yeah.
keep them to 2 suits, that usually kind of mollifies them a bit. It's real tough for them to really.
I can feel this right now.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah. These
I
things
just
happen.
have to survive until my turn, and I think I'll be okay.
Oh.
so I'm gonna go.
I've got a plan. I've got a scheme.
You
I got a
better.
meme.
I'm gonna go ahead and see. I took 1 move. I have another action. I don't have anywhere with a slime token right now, so I'm just gonna do a second move with this guy. Put him here. That'll be my actions. I can't craft anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and score 1, and then draw.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay. 1, 2.
You could have multiple commanders in one clearing, right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
the whole commander ball.
Right.
Is something that the ants very much want to do.
Right.
Just making sure. Excellent.
If you can manage to spread 2 more times and you can do buoyant, then you're going to be able to explode all over this map. Is the thing.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be getting. I mean, you just need
Yeah.
like a fox and a mouse, and then it'll be fine. So, and honestly, I don't care to try and stop you from doing that. So, all right. So I get my this dude. Do I want to fire? Get myself a point. I think I'm gonna hold off. Alrighty. We're gonna leave 2 guys here. We're gonna go 1, 2,
Okay.
and then actually, you know, I'm gonna recruit before I do that move, so that I can leave 2 here, so that I can skunk all this up. There we go.
Wow. A nice big spread right there.
Ka-chow. Then I load both of the other cannonballs in. And then I get to draw 2 cards.
You resisted the temptation to snipe.
Right, I was like, I'm
Early.
going to snipe these guys. So the hirelings aren't forced to move out of stink because no one owns them yet, right?
Yeah.
It's,
I think that's the
only once
methodology.
someone owns them that they gotta
It's all
run
yeah.
away. They've got gas masks right now, but as soon as we own their
Yeah.
asses, we're like, get those gas masks out of
Get
here.
them out. Chop chop. All right.
OSHA
So
who?
let's get a little stupid for a second here. I'm not gonna do any of my bird song. I'm gonna go straight into my daylight and do my command action to do this too. right into here. No, that's cautious. There's Queenie. There we go.
These
All
little
right.
meeples are so funny.
Yeah.
I love these. Yeah, they're quite cute.
Little armies.
So let's go ahead and I really picked a bad place for cautious to stand right about now. Let's do a recruit first and foremost. I think that's the smart thing to do. Oop, to there, and to here, and to in here.
Your recruit is at each.
Yep.
Yes, 2 warriors at each. And then
We get a
I'm
lot of
going to go
warriors out
ahead
really quick.
and take
Jeez.
a move into here.
It's not
with just
restricted to one a
cautious.
turn, so you could like recruit.
Then I'm going to go ahead and take a move. I'll do 1, 2, 3.
On the ferry.
Right, so you could easily
Believe
spit out
safe.
like 12 guys.
Yeah. It's not entirely uncommon for ants to run out of meeples to put down.
Interesting.
Oh, and I can recruit as many times as I want
Right.
based off of what I'm looking at.
Right. That's what I just said. It does. It's not just
Yeah.
beholden to one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that again. Because we need this double stack of warriors here for the oncoming Skunkanation.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is going to be that the cannonball is not battle. So
Correct, and it will be. You won't get the bonus hit, but it will be very not nice for my generals, or not generals, commanders.
Yeah.
So I've taken all but one action left in my hand. I'm going to discard this propaganda bureau to put down another, and I'm going to go with aggressive. So now I have I take one less hit, and then take we both deal one less hit, but I also deal an extra hit to negate that, and I always deal one hit. So theoretically, I will be very tanky to fight against.
Yeah, it's a very defensive build you've gone for.
Yes, and right now this is only a 1 point clearing right here if everything else gets torn up, but I feel confident enough that I can tank a little bit of stink over there. Let's go ahead and finish ourselves off for the turn.
Okay.
We scored the 3 points. 1, 2, 3. So I'll grab this, and then I draw one card, and I end my turn. Let's grab a gamer right here. I'm gonna grab the little mole artisans because they're quite cute. And I need to roll for the control die, and I get it for a single turn. Where is the here we go. Okay.
Okay. So, the start of my turn here, I am going to, let's see. Okay, so I can go ahead and spread with a fox and a rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do both of them from the mutation side of things. Oh, I meant to put that
Yep,
here.
right there.
And let's see, I'm going to.
What mutation are you mutating?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mutate buoyancy.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop 2 warriors here by doing a recruit. Is this? I don't think this fox clearing is. I'll put him up here. I'll put him here because then I can do that.
You also need to take your emigre.
Yeah. Well, I'm just now ending
Oh,
bird song,
for
which is
some
what I
reason I
have.
always feel like Eerie Emigre should be at the start of your bird song, not the end.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
thought it was at start of daylight.
right.
Personally, I mean,
It's very convenient where it is actually for you because you get to do all your recruiting and then you get to move and attack.
yeah. So, hmm. I'm not going to be able to wrest control of this clearing, not with queen and two anthills.
Yeah, but I mean, you do have buoyancy now, so you could move across water at this
Yeah,
point. If that's
just I don't have a thing here yet,
right, right. No, yeah,
so
that's
it's
probably
just going to be
not
one lone.
right. That's probably not great. I mean, you could just like
I mean,
move one guy in here and hit them again.
yeah, but
'Cause you don't really
with
want to
that,
lose Eerie Emigre at this point, so you want to attack something.
yeah, I'm just wondering if I want to go over here and wound these, or go over here. I think I'm going to keep up the pressure on the queen area.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and move in and attack with one. Another 2-0, but you will deal. See, you have cautious and defensive.
He also has aggressive,
Aggressive.
right?
So
This
I'll
is
be
all the time.
dealing.
It's not only when attacking or anything like that.
No, it's just one hit. So that actually. Okay, so that would actually be a 2-0.
Because it would be 3-0, then it would be 3-1.
So it's
So it's
one to.
so it's 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cautious and the defensive and the aggressive all cancel each other out.
Yeah.
How
That's an interesting. I mean,
how did you do this, SP? What?
What
like
I saw the opportunity, and boy
yeah.
howdy, I wanted to take it.
I mean, it's been there intentionally as a thing, but usually the maps don't have fairies, so the ants don't progress quite this quick.
Right.
Yeah, whoopsie doozies, found
Uh,
some cheat codes.
yeah,
Yeah, that it actually does the exact same thing for the ooze also. So
but I'm gonna have some hard times getting control of it.
rest in control. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
usually
the thing
with
is though,
the
if
official, go ahead.
actually, you did a oopsie whoopsie on that. It might have been
Yeah.
worth losing Eerie Emigre. You could have moved to here because you rule this. You could take the ferry and get the rest the ferry away from him.
That is true.
Um,
I mean, you could still do that just with
yeah,
with one of your actions. It's just going to take an entire action, which might kind of suck.
yeah, but I don't really have. Let's see.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the
Yeah, so
restroom.
what I'm gonna do is
Did you
I can just
did you
take
place
the.
your extra guys by the way for
Yeah, I
spawning
put them
pool?
up here.
For spawning pool.
Oh, for spawning pool? I did not.
Yeah. I was like, wait, you should have more people on the board. So
I
yeah.
might have done. Hmm.
You
Well,
did it
that's fine.
on turn 1. You did it,
Yeah.
and then turn 2 you didn't spread at all.
So I'm gonna have one take this back here, which will get me a card. So one of the things about ants, I guess he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I should wait to mention it.
Yeah, we'll wait.
But when they get like this,
Mhm.
it's can get really immobile for them. So the rest of the whole ant area is defenseless because all their commanders are clumped
Are
together.
clumped together, so you can just come in and just kind of wipe out
Yeah.
the rest. It makes more
Yeah.
sense to kind of spread them out. Interesting.
But what he has here, I'm worried about myself because he can move in and start crumping infestations.
Right. Luckily, you don't lose a super lot when when they get bonked. You just
Yeah.
if they're keeping any alive, kind of like this one. If
Mhm.
if this one blew up, both of these would come off, and you would lose 2 points, which would suck. So
It also kind of sucks that I would lose some card draw.
right, you lose some
Um,
card draw and all that, but you don't lose any cards when you actually lose it. So
yeah. I
you
feel like stopping him from getting that is very
Right.
important. Actually,
And
I
I would
might.
I'd probably build an infestation here, so next turn you can use buoyancy to spread to one of these.
Yeah, I'm
Get those
thinking
mice out of your hand.
it might be worth it to bring the ferry over to
Well, you
here.
can't
Honestly.
because you can't rule there.
Oh, right, right.
Right. I mean, if he has to spend his whole turn moving here, attacking, and then moving here, and then moving, so that'd be 3 moves for him,
Yeah.
and he'd have to go through a bunch of your stuff to do it, and then leave a bunch of that. I don't know. It's probably worth it
Yeah,
for
if we
him,
can.
but then
Yeah,
he's either gonna move it right back here, which he'll be able to move it again, or he's gonna move it here, in which case I'm gonna hit it, or he'll move it here, in which case I'll get it. So
yeah.
I feel like this is a
Okay.
great thing.
So I'll go ahead and put down another infestation
hmm
because I think I could move these guys in a defensive posture, but they're
Right.
gonna get crumped either way. So I'm
Right,
just gonna
right. They're gonna get totally trounced one way or the other, so you might as well get
yeah
some extra card
the
draw.
extra card. Yeah,
Ooh, there we go.
there. What I meant to do. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're just
Hello, I'm back.
plotting. Yeah, we're just plotting how to best you.
How to crush these
Um,
ants.
yeah, so that's gonna be a card draw of 4, and then ending my turn.
Skunk will be really good at crushing the ants.
Right.
Yeah.
All
Oh my
right.
God, what did I just draw?
So I get
Um,
uh
One of the things I was explaining to him was that with ants, when you have all your commanders clumped together, you create a powerful combo, but you also leave the rest of your empire kind of unguarded.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
I'm
there's a
gonna
balance in it.
organize your ants so that I can count them. Sorry.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
my apologies.
That's okay.
Also by the way, all of these ants have snap on, which can get real annoying.
Oh, you mean like the grid snap?
Yeah,
No, that's
yeah,
off.
toggle snap grid. No, it's super on. I just turned it off on these 2
Oh, on
clumps.
those. Okay.
Yeah, see, like this snaps
Hmm.
to each of these.
All right, I'll
That's
turn
why
it
all
off.
these are lined up in a row like this. Okay. So
So you'd be able to kill everything in this clearing.
n-
Wait, no, not everything.
no. It would.
No, yeah, you would kill everything except for the building.
Oh, right. Because it does what? Um,
First, it deals 1 hit, then 2 hits, then 3 hits,
right,
basically.
right, exactly. So I'm gonna do that. So that is wait. Let me just make sure. Yep. Okay, it's the right suit.
So
Kaplow. So
I'm unsure how this would interact. The ants, would they actually get the extra? Like, would they actually take the extra hit? Because it
No,
does
so
say.
it's
it's
like a
not.
crossbow effect.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
The only weird part is treat removed pieces as defenders removed from battle. That
yeah.
only affects like lizards, for example.
Oh, I forgot to gain
Oh wait,
two
hold on.
PP here.
For each treat removed pieces as defenders removed from battle. Let's
Yeah,
just
so
in
after you
battle always
remove
take an
them,
additional
you
hit.
then do whatever you
Right.
would normally do.
It really depends on the wording of tiny and fragile because tiny and fragile is in battle always take an additional hit.
Yeah, so it's not in battle.
Right.
You just
Exactly.
treat the pieces that you removed as if they were
As
Were
if
removed
they.
removed
from a
from
battle.
a battle. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
There is one other thing that's not written on the board with that, and that is what you do for a vagabond. A vagabond just damages 1 item, no matter how many cannonballs you have in the clearing.
Okay.
right. So all of those, no matter how many, he only gets one.
Correct,
So he can only
because
do three
remember,
hits to him.
a nuke effect for a vagabond only damages 3 items. So I wanted it to be the equivalent of them getting nuked if you just shot them 3 times.
All right. I mean, I can see that a little bit. I'd have to see it played versus a vagabond that's going out of control. Like I played a game yesterday with vagabond where it's just like an arbiter that had 2T and 4 swords and just like was wrecking face. And I was like,
Because you're not risking anything with the vagabond, you'll rule the clearing. They won't be removed no matter how many times you shoot them, so they're essentially a points pinata
right.
for you. I didn't want the damage to be extreme.
Yeah, that makes sense. That they're kind of pointy pinata. So I craft twice, getting me 2 more points. This. Then I will move and attack.
Okay. No ambush.
Okay, so that goes away. I get 1 more point. And I have 2 more actions.
Where did you put the building? I can't see it.
Building?
Haul is spend a card returning all, and it's a mouse, so I'm gonna do this.
Oh. Where did he put that?
Yeah, it just disappeared.
Did it snap to something?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is.
I don't see. Oh, it's on the card. Okay,
Okay.
I couldn't tell.
It
Thank
blended
you.
in with the card spread.
Yep. Okay, so I haul to get all these back in my supply.
Yep.
And then, so that was only, so a move, an attack, and a haul. And then I
Yep.
have 1 more action. I will recruit. And then my turn goes into evening. I get this stink here. I load 2 in. Boop boop. And I draw 3 cards. And I end my turn after I decide which of these that I want.
Okay, so I am going to craft this bag for 0 points, but instead of discarding the card like I normally would, I just reveal it. Thanks to the power of the moles.
Yep.
Then I am going to take my command action, which is just recruiting 2 dudes on top of here. Then I'm going to go ahead and...
Where's the control die for hirelings? Oh, here it is.
Right here.
Sorry. So I get the lower run, right? I got 1 turn.
Yeah, just your
He's
head.
Currently leading.
Yep.
So then I'm going to go ahead and think carefully about how I'm going to plot my turn out. I'm going to go... Let's see. I've got 4 actions, potentially 5. If I did 1, 2, 3, that wouldn't work to do 4, but I could still do some shenanigans. I do like shenanigans and monkey shines very much. Let's do the math here. So I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
I could do that. Hey, you're in the lead. You're in the lead. So, you know.
Such aggression.
Well, I could just go 1, 2, right, and then beat you up twice. That would be the more efficient way, but I can't steal the boat, which is hilarious. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think how I want to...
Whether you want to go on the Great Riverboat heist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I need
is
to go...
Is it worth wasting all of those movements just to get the boat over to here?
No, I don't
where
think
it's
it
right
is.
next to
I
all
think
of
you
this crap.
have a swell point on that regard.
I don't like having a swell point because it means you have more actions to hit me with, but
Yeah. How many cards you've got in there? You've got 1, 2,
you also
3,
lost
4,
one of your
5,
commanders,
6, 7.
right? I'm assuming
It might be more beneficial.
I'm assuming he loses a commander when he loses this anthill.
He doesn't, but that would be... That might be a...
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. I had to recruit there when you smashed that.
Yeah, that's true.
So that went there, and I would just say they went up here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That does change. I feel more confident in my turn because of that. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and just go on the offensive here.
Yeah, that might be if they are a little too strong, that might be a nerf where
Yeah,
there's
it'd be a decent counterpoint because it would make it so that the ball has a lot more of a downside.
Right. Where you kind of have
it still
to protect.
has a big downside.
Right, but you have to protect all of them because that's...
Let's do
Yeah.
1
It
here.
also would kind of reinforce the idea that the commanders come from those anthills.
Right.
And
It's
then
like, well, I'm not going to work for you because you didn't protect my home.
1 here.
Right. So you are heisting.
Actually, wait. Instead of moving on that one, I want to battle on this one, but do the picnic battle.
Okay.
Do you have an ambush?
Not that I can use.
How do you have 7 cards in your hand?
On one.
Oh, I needed to.
So that negates to 0/0. Am I correct on that? Because one less hit, one less hit.
Discarded these two. Sorry. What'd you say?
That negates to no hits taken, right? Because I've got defensive and cautious.
And I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, that.
Okay.
Even just cautious would make that no hits taken.
Okay. So I steal a random card from you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will take this one over here and reveal it. Then I'm going to go ahead and 3 yeet. 4. I took the ruin on accident. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
Okay, and that'll get you a card.
All right, and let's see what this card is. Where are you? Perfect. This is exactly what I needed. I'm going to spend this card to build.
Right, then now this is the other thing is because he didn't lose one, now he's starting to double up on he only has 4 out, but he's gonna have 5 commanders.
And I'm going to
Yeah. But I mean, he always
do
has
brave. I'm feeling very brave.
Actually, I decreased it down to be equal. So yeah.
And then I need to score 3 points. I'm tied with you once again. Then I need to return all my revealed cards except for the one that I used to craft the bag to my hand. Need to draw a card and discard a card. I'm going to discard this informant right here. Nope. That one goes back into my hand.
Oh yeah, because you have dumb.
Yes, because I've got the moles.
Dumb mole.
Then I lose the moles, and I'm going to give them to the ooze.
Okay.
That's actually
which is a very strong card for you.
That's a very dangerous thing to give to the ooze.
Oh, they only got it for 3 turns. What's the worst that could happen?
Only for like half of the rest of the game.
Okay.
It's to make it up for the fact that I just robbed them.
Yeah. 1 card for more.
That's true.
All right. And I think that's all I'm going to do. All that I can do, really.
So, start of my turn here. I mean, that would be really nice versus the ants. I might hold on to that.
How many ants we got here?
Enough ants.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Let me
try and do
this.
Testing with other people though, because I don't know, this hasn't really happened with.
So you would kill these like 6.
No, I wouldn't even kill 6 because I've only got 2 in the chamber, so I'm only gonna kill 3.
Oh. All right. Well,
but
at
then
the
I
beginning
can.
Of my turn,
I mean.
Hey, I didn't come after you. Just theorizing.
I'm just saying, if we worked together, me and the ooze could maybe wipe out that clearing. Just board wipe you.
I have a feeling that y'all are gonna have a hard time wiping me because I ignore 2 hits, which means I ignore 1 hit, and my cautious and aggressive negate each other out.
So I'm gonna drop bolt builders here to get a slime. I can put slimes in clearings that don't rule, right?
You can. It's just this has more than 4 pieces, so this is going to take you 2 cards to spread over here.
Okay. I've got a question.
Oh?
Does cautious trigger before aggressive?
I mean, I treat cautious as like at the. I mean, that's a semantics thing, and I guess it's important to figure out. But
yes, because if I rolled a 0, could I treat it as 1 and then deal this extra hit?
Well, both you and opponent always deal 1. You always deal at
This
least 1.
you should probably
Well,
have
I
like
think
one
this-
less rolled hit.
Yeah. 1 less rolled hit would be a good. Because as it is, the intended thing is that this comes in after the battle's done and modifies everything.
Okay.
But these are like ambush cards.
Right.
So
You might need to
Yeah,
clarify a little
yeah.
wording.
But like I said, this is the kind of thing that never came up with my group. Like we never had to say like, oh, how does the wording on this work? Because we were there through all the iterations, so we know the intent.
Right. Exactly.
Hmm.
So it's always super helpful to play with people who have like no idea what the hell your faction
Yeah.
does, because you can just be like, I don't know, what do you do with this? You're like, I
Yeah.
never have done that in a billion years.
See, the thing is with the moles here is that I kind of have to forego an action on one turn to just store it for the next.
Because you're gonna use it to craft.
Well, because you have to craft with it, and that's at the end.
Right? You don't. I mean, you don't
But
have
you
to.
discard. Like if I want to recruit a bunch.
Yeah. I mean,
can
honestly,
store 'em.
it
See what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, unless you're crafting like a coins or a
Mhm.
tea, where you're actually getting points and a warrior out of it, I wouldn't even bother. You know.
Yeah.
I guess if you're doing a sword, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get a point and a guy instead of 2 guys.
And then a guy next turn, yeah.
And then 2 guys
I
next
think-
turn.
Hmm.
I mean, I think.
I'm gonna leave it as this.
I mean, unless you spread here, you have to use 2 cards to spread. I think.
And the thing is, if I spread there, I have to become first place, or else when the flame bearers wake up, they're gonna burn it down.
Right, it's gonna be not so hunky dory.
Yeah,
So-
because even with the extra warrior I get, it's still 2 for 2.
Right.
Um,
So I mean,
so-
you have 4 cards because it's the boat builders plus these 3, right?
Well, I just use the boat builders to recruit instead, and I put 2 down. And I
Okay,
think
so
I'm gonna
you're-
hold these
So you're not
in my hand.
you're not spreading at all.
What am I at right now? +2.
Right. I'm just saying
Uh,
you could probably get the thing that lets you could get like aggressive, which would help you do like a slide and attack, a slide and attack.
Mm-hmm.
So you could use your 2 actions, or you could go with a third action and be able to start pumping some stuff out. I don't know.
Well, I think I have an idea for what I want to
All right.
do.
I won't.
So I'm just gonna
sway you
leave it
too
as
much.
is. I'm gonna keep these in my hand. I'm going to, at the end of my daylight, use the bird, the eerie emigre, to move in and attack at this fox clearing.
Okay.
So he will be taking an extra hit. So that's 3-0. So
Yep.
You got it. Okay. And then
3 dead over here. Did you didn't grab them yet, right?
No, I
those,
did not.
Those are the.
Okay.
I saw you grabbing, so I just left it. All right, and then my daylight. I want to. I'm gonna battle in the same clearing again.
Okay. No ambush.
Oh,
Okay,
4
3-0. So I will remove this and then immediately spawn 2 dudes in, and you score a point.
and then. See, that big block can just swing around and hit me anywhere because it has the boat right now.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I definitely don't want you to come right back and reinforce. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna...
If I had been smart, I would have taken the flame bearers so that I could like move in here and take this and then move to the flame bearers.
Yeah. I'm gonna battle again, get that other VP if I can.
3-3. So you
Okay,
lose
so I
2,
take
and
2.
I
4.
die there. You score another point, and I put down 2 more dudes right in there.
Okay. And then that's all for my actions because I've been able to get another one down. I can craft using infestations. So I'm going to go ahead and craft using this mole thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Got... Okay, I'm just trying what I want to have, but that's fine. I'm going to craft arms traders,
Mm-hmm.
and then a visit to friends.
Okay.
So that's gonna be gain one less, right? Yeah, but I place
Right. So
a
this is getting
warrior.
you 0 points and only one guy. So it was
Yeah,
probably. So I mean, the thing
yeah. I
is,
probably should have spent that, but I
right?
was mainly considering.
You're kind of getting 3 guys out of it on a turn delay. I
Yeah,
see where you're going with it. It's very
yeah.
odd, but I get it.
It's a combination that wouldn't happen in most other
Right.
play.
Right.
So then I'm gonna get 2 warriors out of it, and I'm gonna put them
Well, you have to
on this.
put 1 at a mouse and 1 at a fox.
Right. So one here and one here. And then I am going to go ahead and draw and score. Okay.
So you'll
So,
draw your 4 cards and then get to draw these back. So you'll actually have a 7
yeah.
card hand at the beginning of your next turn, which will be
One.
sick. Okay, so I get my warrior.
Oh, man. Okay.
Kill 3, and then you basically take normal damage, is what you're saying, or you take 1 less damage now.
From
These
battles.
ants, this giant ball of ants.
So he'd take. It'd be a normal fight in terms of him taking damage, except you deal one less. Effectively.
May I interject for just one moment? I'm not out of control at any point in time. You all have built up your engines. I
Yeah.
have been punished multiple times. I'm only going to be scoring, what, like 2 points next turn? There's no
One.
need for such violence.
All right, well,
Yeah. It's just the commander ball you have is
fair.
basically the optimum dream ball right now that like I've never actually been able to achieve myself.
I've never done it before.
Yeah.
Um. Hmm. Here,
Yeah.
here,
Getting good data.
here's the thing, though. I gotta get myself some points.
You could shoot the hireling.
That's my hireling. I literally cannot.
Oh, right, yeah. Whoops.
So I'm gonna shoot at you, which gets me
Twice.
3 points.
Okay. And that takes out
1,
3
2,
of these
3.
gamers.
Oop. Gets me this. Takes rid of those 3. We move to daylight.
And now you have a larger issue.
Which is what?
Oh, wait, no, you don't have to roll. Never mind.
Yep.
That used to be a thing.
Right.
You don't have to roll the hall.
Right, exactly. I'm so glad that changed. That was like my least favorite part of it. I was like, no. I'm gonna craft tea for 2 points. Then I get my 4 actions. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna cover. I'm gonna recruit. I'm gonna place warrior there. Is it in one? Place 2 spire warriors among any clearings with enemy pieces. So I could spread them out, or I could double.
Well, you want to get into a clearing with multiple enemies, but have them survive.
In one, the controller takes a random card from each enemy with faction pieces. Each? What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is some dumb shit. I'm gonna be honest.
So you want to put them, like in this clearing.
Yeah, I'll put them both here. I mean, I'm gonna get to do it right now, though, right?
Yeah.
Battle in each clearing or in one clearing. Jeez, for fuck's sake. All right. Give me.
I mean, I have the cards to spare.
Yeah, each of you gives me a card. Sure.
Okay.
Do we pick
A
or
random card from each enemy with faction
okay?
pieces there. This is dumb.
There you
Um.
go.
Huh? Did you give me the card?
No.
I've not given you a card.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Wait, in one clearing with any spy warriors.
Nope, not
Nope.
that. Sorry. Yeah,
There.
I have Spy Wars here. You both have those
Oh
pieces there.
yeah,
Yeah, because of the anthill.
Yep.
yeah.
I'm gonna just do that, and then I'm
Did
gonna
you grab one for
take
me yet?
this one.
He's doing it now.
Oh no, I'm down to 5 cards. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. For once, the
Um,
factions that were normally starving for actions or for
Okay,
cards.
then
have
my
come along.
stink spreads to here.
Oh,
So you're gonna have to. So when do you have to move out of my stink?
At the end of my turn.
Right. So you're just gonna blow up that stink, but that's fine.
mhm.
I'm kind of okay with that because it means that I get to load all 3 back in my cannon, which is great.
I'm so glad you said that.
Because you're gonna spit them all out when you blow it up.
Yep.
You're such an
Because look at how many points you're at.
you're such an asshole.
You're at 5 points
li-
ahead of
I'm
us. Don't you
sitting
even start.
here. I'm sitting here having fun. All right, so I get to draw 3 cards now, and I get to keep all these cards, right? Jesus Christ! I'm just kidding.
My God. Full greed.
If you had the moles.
We don't need that.
Oh, speaking of, I lost.
I guess I could have craft. I don't know if I drew that or not. I'm so rich. I don't even know what I have. What? What? Okay.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I still need to get rid of 2 cards. Jeez. My crafting pieces are my spray, so tunnels is pretty cool. But I have 2 of them. Great. That makes my life convenient. I guess we'll get rid of false orders too. Alright. I'll take Le Flame Bears. I'm going to give the Corvid Spies to the Ooze. I guess.
Okay.
I'm not crazy about that, but especially because I'm on top of 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then I roll this for 1 whole turn. I got the Flame Bearers. Great. Oh, there's a spy warrior missing. There we go. Got stuck under the thing. All right, I'll pass turn to the horrible ants. And I'll be
Horrible
right,
ants.
and I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
So what are you doing with your death ball?
Well, first I need to choose if I'm good at craft. And I think I will, because no. Because I don't want to lose that action. You know, I do want to deny you all points, but it's not worth it to lose the action economy.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to need all the actions if I'm going to police him.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and do that. So we're not going to craft anything. Instead, we're going to recruit 2 gamers from here.
Yep,
And
we
then
got
I'm
one.
going to. Oh, I do get an extra battle. So yeah, I'll stay to not craft for now. I'm going to go ahead and use Brave's ability to start a battle in this clearing. I presume. Well, I need to wait for him to get back first. See if he's got an ambush.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn that you can do?
No, all it was beating him up. That was my
Okay.
entire turn. So I don't know if you gave him an ambush. I didn't give him an ambush, but I've not seen an ambush all game.
I haven't either. That probably means he has ambushes.
At least one, you know.
Yeah. Let's see. But it's funny. Like you're the first person outside of, the group of people that have been with me developing the ants to try them, and you immediately found, what was
The
it?
cheat codes.
Well, that was always an intended mechanic, being able to death ball, but
Mhm.
you know, I've never really tested them on the lake. Um,
Yeah.
and the bit with how On the March isn't uh properly worded, how they have, you know, grid snaps, and how the hits are worded.
Yeah, it's it's sorry, I'm trying to think. I think that you put it best that like when you start development on something, even when you have a group of people helping you, they're not going to catch everything.
Yeah.
And coming from it from a fresh perspective is always good. For
Yeah.
me, whenever I am the freak that is trying to write a law for the factions, for some of his factions. So
Mhm.
I do. I try and think about, I guess, like the worst case scenario with these combinations. I'm really hard at like the actual case scenario, if that makes sense. But like best or worst case scenario is I enjoy thinking about those. And so
Mhm.
I just saw this combination right here, and I was like, I need to get these together as soon as possible. And so I just bomb rushed for it. I could have started with one, but instead I started with Queen to get warriors on the ground and get the death ball starting sooner. And
Yeah.
yeah, the fairy helped facilitate a lot of that. I don't know if it would have. I didn't move
It got you an
most of
extra
because
two.
I always spent one action grabbing cards off
Mhm.
the fairy. It was a net neutral, so I think I would have been able to death ball fairly quickly still.
Well, it was a
Um,
net neutral, but it also, like, you got lucky on the ferry where you would draw the cards you needed for the anthill.
yeah, exactly. Um, so yeah, I think. Um, I mean, they're even with that this combination not necessarily broken because they're pretty limited in their action economy,
Yeah.
despite their numbers. Um,
Right. We've really
but
boxed
yeah,
in.
the
I mean, I have
oh,
I have an argument right now, Shaman, which is
what's up?
here's the thing. If you just like recruit a bunch of guys and don't fuck with me, a
Oh, by the way, I am battling you with
oh,
my
hold
commander
on.
leader.
You can use this trail to get all the way up here and then start hitting the ooze
Well, here's my
from the
problem. You're
backside.
here, and the ooze is with me.
But I lost the spy warriors. They're gonna start stealing cards from me. I'm gonna be
Woe is me.
I'm gonna lose these bearer warriors next
I'm fighting
turn.
you. I'm fighting you. Do you have an ambush?
I don't. I drew all
Okay.
those cards and no fucking ambushes.
Wow, I'm surprised. I don't have
These
any
last
ambushes either.
cards in the deck
So
must be.
1-0, I do an extra hit, so it's two.
Hmm.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It's just one because cautious. Hee hee hee.
Yep.
Tee.
All right, and now I'm gonna go into my second part of my daylight. So I'm going to fight you there again. This time with more feeling.
Faster and more intense.
Hopefully, Can we not get 1-0s?
Which is great.
I'm going to fight that again
The
and
stink.
score
Okay.
1 point.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a move action to move into here.
Oh
Oh
boy.
boy. You're not gonna leave anything to defend those anthills?
You'll see, don't worry.
Oh boy.
And then I'm going to battle you in that clearing right there.
Okay.
Let's see if we get
Now,
a.
wouldn't it be funny if I had an ambush now?
I sure. There we go,
Oh my
3-1,
gosh.
and I ignore one hit or two hits. So yeah, I do the full three. Do I gamble or do?
I mean,
Yeah,
I literally
we've got.
can't shoot you though,
Well,
because
no,
if you
yeah,
stay
I
here,
I
I
should
can't
have left
shoot you.
people behind.
And then you could run
That was
away. You
my.
can run away all the way up here. That'd be great.
I got greedy. I should have. I should have left just
Yeah,
like
you're
one
about
person
to
behind.
be. Honestly, it's not that bad of a deal because the way it's worded, if
Yeah.
those anthills get blown up, you get 6 warriors for free at the start of your turn.
Let's just, yeah, I mean, it'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and use this last one to battle again. And hopefully I roll a nice big number.
I mean, that's fair.
I did not roll a nice big number.
I mean,
I'll shoot you,
at
but that's
least
okay because
I
I
can't.
can back off
I
and you
also,
cannot shoot me.
I was about to say, at least I can't fire on anybody.
Yeah. So I did my policing.
Oh, you got to
and
back off because you had 2 more cards? I thought you only had 1 more card.
No, you.
I only had no because the stink.
Oh, the
I
stink.
just went ahead and
The
did
stink
it.
forces you out. That makes sense.
So I score 1 point from my buildings. I
Oh.
return my cards to my hand. I draw 1 card, and I will put this charm offensive back. I'll end my turn on that. So I did not go too crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, the skunks are definitely ahead right now.
I mean, I'm only ahead by 3 at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get to fire my cannon this turn. So I'm already policed for this turn, basically.
But what I want to do is I want to drop soup kitchens to get a slime here,
Mm-hmm.
which will finally get me an extra action. I'm going to. So it's 4 warriors that.
Right. I mean, if you have a mouse, it might be worth going up here and like fighting these bear warriors and plopping down here.
Yeah. Let me see. The bearers.
Just because if you don't have an infestation in mouse, it's gonna make your life just like constantly annoying when you draw mouse cards.
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking was because you can spread infestation
You can,
off of infestation, right?
Nope.
They don't have to be.
It only can come. A slime has to be next to infestations, so you're very limited in how you can spread.
Well, what I was thinking of doing is discarding this dominance for a slime here. Is that correct?
No, so because you would need an infestation here or here
or
here.
You have to have an infestation bordering it already.
Right.
Okay,
so like you can spread
spread
here. These 2 are the only 2 locations you can spread to right now.
So I will put it up here then, which allows me it's a warrior each here and here.
And you've been gaining half points every turn, right? Have you been doing that?
I did not, but I've only been gaining 2 until this turn, so I would be 2 back.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna grab Volatile.
Yeah.
And against ants, it's even more important.
Jeez. Yeah, volatile versus ants doing +2 on each attack. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. It's a shame I got rid of that Fox Partisans. Then I'm going to recruit this one. So that was a rabbit, so it has to go here. And then sure. I'll recruit again. Let's go here. And this last one's not even
Right, that you might as well do with a craft, because you got a point out of it then.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this one. Because I only have 1 warrior to gain anyways. So at the end of my bird song, then I have the Theory Emigre.
Okay.
And with him, I'm gonna move all these right to here.
All of them. Wow.
Yeah. And I'm gonna I'll leave.
Because the boat is in play.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave 2. They're gonna move here, and they're gonna attack the bearers.
Okay.
Hopefully, this is enough to.
Yep. 2
Oh, nice.
Plus your volatile, so that
Yeah,
That would
three.
have done 3.
Okay. And then my actual turn starts, and I have 3 actions. Um, who has? I have the Corporate Spies right now.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Okay. Um. Ooh. Well, no, hirelings don't get you VP. That's right. Fuck.
Right. No VP.
Hmm. I was looking at this. I was like, oh, hold on a second. Um. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a slide to take these 2 to here,
Hmm.
and then. Hmm. A move, take them to here. Yeah, set them over here. And then,
Not gonna build?
hold on. I want to build, but I also kind of want the ferry back.
Okay. I hear you. I feel like you guys are
Like,
just gonna fight back and forth over that ferry, but
yeah,
which I'm
he'll
fine
come
with. Go for it.
running around. Hmm. I mean, I can always get the ferry next turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build this turn because, like you said, not having an infestation in mouse
Right.
is.
So I mean, you probably don't need to do that move over there then.
No, I want to do this move over here
Okay.
because now if he leaves his anthills, like he either has to spend actions fighting my warriors here, or he has to leave his anthills heavily guarded, so he'll have to like break up his army.
Okay.
That's the intent behind it.
Okay. I see you.
The Corvid Spies. I want. Hmm. So I guess I'll put one here and one here, and uh, I really don't want to like hit people while they're down, but I'm the downest, so whatever. I'm gonna take a card from the ants.
Ooh.
Okay, let me shuffle my hand up real quick.
Spicy.
I actually have a really solid hand for everyone except for me.
Okay, give me this one. Oh, okay. And then I come to the craft phase.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna craft.
How long do you have these spies, by the way?
Oh, I did not roll. Thank you for reminding me. It's my first turn with them, so I at least have them for here. All right, one more turn after this one. And this guy will go down by 1 at the end of my turn. And I am going to use him. I'm going to craft this root tea, which will put an ooze warrior down
It
up
has to
here.
go. It has to go at the triggered one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I swear I've played this game before. Um,
Words are hard.
yeah, and I'm going to craft Corvid planners.
Okay.
And then I'm going to craft saboteurs.
Right, because you can do Corvid planners and then saboteurs. Great.
Yep. I have all of the infestations down.
Nice.
And I've already removed 1 control marker from everyone here. So root T stays, and then I will draw 5. And I gain, hold on, 4, so 2 VP. 3, 4, 5. That's my turn.
So I actually am gonna get to fire because I recruit and then can fire.
Oh, so you still have the Corporate Spies for one more turn?
Yeah,
Mhm.
one more
Okay.
turn. That's all.
Gotcha.
I mean, I feel like you are the threat ants. I'm so sorry.
Me? No, I'm not the threat. I scored 2 points last turn.
Did you ooze?
I've had my card stolen
Ooze? Did you score
twice.
Did you score half points, Ooze?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I scored 4 and then I only moved up 2.
Great. Just making sure.
Correct, because you combine the VP gain from
Right.
both tracks.
You combine the VP gain and then have it
Okay.
because
Yep. So
of spawning pools.
I am an innocent bystander in all of this. I'm not a threat.
Hmm.
There's no way I can score more than maybe like 3 points next turn.
Right.
It's more likely going to be 1 point
All right. Well,
because I'll have to be like fighting you again.
First things first. I have
the
to place
reason
my.
people are hitting you is because of your army, though.
So my army's not doing anything. He's vibing.
First things first. I
Chilling.
get to place these guys,
Okay.
and then in each clearing they remove enemy piece per bear warriors first. So both of those go
We'll
away.
kill both of these, and will that kill this slime as well?
It kills this, and you lose a point.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, and you lose a point. Yeah.
Okay.
So I get to. And
so do I lose a mutation then, or
you can put those back wherever you want. So you can put them down here if you want, or if you want to make sure that you have actions, you can lose mutations and then remutate. So you can change up your mutation.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So this would be a good chance to get rid of spawning pools.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop spawning pools.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I spread one of them, I believe. Then I must place one bear warrior at a bear warrior or adjacent to one. We'll just pile them up. Make this a horrible place to live.
I think with all the slime, it already is.
Yeah.
If anything, the locals are thankful.
Right. Then I can fire for another 6 points. Kablow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These go away.
Wait. Did you just shoot me?
Yeah, I just shot you.
How? I thought I killed all your warriors.
You did, but my first one is place a warrior in the cannon's clearing and on each cannonball.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Boy, howdy. Okay, I need to go back to the drawing board. That was one of the later things that we did for the tournament because Slug recommended that we do recruiting at the cannonballs, which I thought was pretty decent idea.
Yeah, that was nice.
Ooh. Boy, howdy. That's owie.
Yeah,
That's
it basically removes this caveat of any number of times while a warrior is at the cannon's clearing. Like, there's always going to be a warrior.
No, yeah.
I mean, you could do it where like. I mean, if it was, you basically would have had to have broken it. Like.
Yeah, and I did not do that. Okay, well.
These things do happen.
So, how do cannonballs work in clearings with multiple factions here? Do you?
I get to choose, right? Place a cannonball from the boar.
Yeah, you
remove.
So for each cannonball, you choose pieces to remove.
Retreat.
So the first one, you'll remove one piece from any faction.
Right.
Second one, you'll remove 2 pieces from one faction, and vice versa. You know,
right. So I could have done like 3 to him and 3 to you if I really wanted to.
You can split it evenly.
But I did just nug you pretty hard here, so I'm good with just hitting him.
Mm-hmm.
I already removed them.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I was
like,
where did your army go?
I was like, jeez. Yes, I killed 12 people. Okay.
Now you have to run over and grab the cannonballs, though.
Yeah, I have to grab my cannonballs. And
you also need to recruit, too.
Gotta recruit is the problem. I don't know if I can.
I mean, these guys are yours. Could you run over, grab the ferry, and just...
Yeah, I could just, like, peace out. That might be the best one. I'd lose this, but I could do, like, 1... grab its mouse, so I have to use a... Forgot to craft at the beginning of my turn, so I'm gonna craft this boot. So sorry that I'm doing this out of order. Oop. I'll use this saboteur. I'm also gonna have crafted this tunnels. I know I'm doing all sorts of stuff out of order. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So I use this to recover these. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then move along. This is a good idea because then these bear wars are gonna kill me next turn. Don't like that actually. Like that less. Maybe I just move to here. So that would be move, recover, and then I just get to recruit once. Just kind of stinky. And I lose this stink. Not an optimal turn. So I load twice. I draw twice. And then I have to give this away. Look, I'm going to be so nice. Here, you can have these flame bearers.
Oh, thank you. Where's the dice here? 3 turns. I'll take it. Because you're at 21 points. How did you jump up so high?
I've crafted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points worth of things, and I've shot for 6 twice and for 3 once.
That will
the ants
do it.
really are giving you a lot of target of opportunity here, huh?
Yes, and also I would like to say I've been bullied and berated this entire game. My cards have been stolen from me, so I can't even police as efficiently. I got all this slime in here, these crows. This is just abuse.
I even like took out these 2 really easy points that you were gonna come across and take these 2 points, and I was just like, no one's getting those points.
So I'm going to recruit 2, and then I'm just gonna battle the slime because they're here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
1/1. So I just kill 1 slime. That's it. Okay. I can attempt to battle them, but there is no guarantee that I do not suffer some bad stuff, and I will only score a couple points doing that. But I will risk it as long as you don't Corvid Spy me this turn. I will cry if you Corvid Spy me this turn. There's a Corvid Spy over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't steal your cards.
Because I am spending all of my actions to do this. And there is no guarantee that I will succeed.
You don't have to bring all of your commanders with you. You could split your commanders up.
No. Actually, yeah. For the except for Queen, I do want all of the commanders together. Actually, yeah, I kind of want Duke Queen to join in.
Oh my gosh!
Because I'll lose a point if she dies. So, okay, let's start. So I have 3 battles I can take. Let's do battle number 1. Right there. Do you have an ambush?
Not a mouse one.
Okay. 2-1. So I take no hits. You take 2. Let's do that again. I wouldn't mind another roll exactly like that one. 2-2. Do I still block 2 hits? I do block 2 hits. So, and I will use this last one to battle you once again.
So wow.
3-0.
So that just gets damaged.
I get that and damage it. I score 2 points. 1, 2.
When it gets damaged.
And now I need to grab your cannonballs that are loaded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put one over here with the slimy boys. And I will put one over here.
Okay, that's interesting. Can you attack the damage cannon at all?
No, because
the damage cannon basically doesn't count as like a piece.
Okay. Just there.
Just marks.
So I'm putting these cards back into my hand. I score 1 more point, just from my passive pointage.
My damaged cannon can be moved. It
Measure
can't
off
be fired or loaded.
Card.
Okay.
Can the loose cannonballs be attacked?
Yes, but they are not destroyed. Instead, they bounce to another clearing.
Oh,
But
okay.
you do get a point, right?
No, you do not get a point
You do not
because
get a
they are
point,
not removed.
right?
They are just
So you just
moved to an
can
adjacent
you can
clearing
just
if
move it
possible.
around to make it more of a pain in the
Harder
ass.
for the skunks to get it because it would be way more advantageous for the skunks to immediately get it back in their supply.
Right, right, right.
So I'm gonna go ahead for my turn. Actually, I have to do this part first. Um, oh, I get the root tea back in my hand. That's right.
Jeez, you're gonna get to double craft tea and double craft. Did you double craft that sword yet, or no?
No, I used the sword.
You used the sword. Okay.
Yeah.
I've had tea for a while. I just have not been able to craft it to kind of point denial. I've just been using it for actions.
Oh, because you've
My
needed to use
hand
it for
is
the
so
actions.
full of crap that I have actually I have to take a moment to see what I have here. Okay.
I mean,
So
you got 3 easy spreads.
yeah, I'm gonna
And
spread.
actually, technically, both of these are also easy spreads.
Yeah.
You could spread to any of these, and
Well, I
both
want
of
to come back here, so I'm gonna spread one to there. Um, I'm going to spread. Will I be able to use all my? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna spread mutation one to here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go wild with it. Um,
What are you mutating?
I am gonna go ahead and grab. Um, I think I'm gonna get caustic.
Caustic.
Just
Interesting.
well, would that be useful right now? I'm not planning on leaving it undefended, so no.
Yeah, I do want to. At the end, I want to talk about caustic because I think it needs to be buffed just a tiny bit. It's already
Yeah.
been buffed a little bit, and it's still not been really super useful.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna grab aggressive though.
aggressive is a very good mutation. It's like mutated like 80% of the time. I feel like because it just means you basically turn into the warlord. You're like, all right, now I advance all over the place.
Ooh, we don't want to. I'm gonna do this birdie bundle to put. I want to get the last mutation. I want
Oh
to put.
boy, he's fully
Oh,
mutated.
yeah.
Be afraid.
Uh, so that only affects buildings, so that's not really that useful because
Which one? Caustic?
they're corrupt.
Oh, yeah, corrupt is very situational. It'd be like if you were planning on like blowing this up anyway, then
Yeah.
you get kind of a free action there to get to build, which is nice. But
So
it's very niche.
velocity.
hmm So velocity turns it into like what you want it to be. So instead of being only able to move from here to here with a slide, you can now
Mhm.
move from here to here with a slide. So when you combine it with
Aggressive.
aggressive, it gets really, really good because you can like move out from here and attack in this clearing.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'll do
that can be really
velocity.
good. Or if you think we're about to snap back and try and hit you, reclamation is also really good. It gets you some extra cards.
I am in last place though.
Nope, that's true. Yeah.
Um, so
It,
I'm gonna grab velocity, and then I'm going to. I want to do anything with this. This, because this is the last turn I have moles. Um, I'm gonna. I'm gonna put down this ambush card to put a slime down.
Get the extra point.
Yeah, because this one over here is still there, so it would be. Oh, that's kind of dangerous though, because it creates
Yeah,
a
if we hit
great big linkage.
if we hit this, we get 4 points off of you.
Yeah. Hmm. It might
So
be worth
just
just keeping that
don't.
separate.
So just don't lose this. That's fine.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, the thing is, because you have buoyancy, buoyancy can be a liability if you start like if you don't like build all of your infestations on these, it can be a real liability because if someone takes out one infestation on the coast, all of a sudden all of your slime that's on the coast gets yoinked up.
That's true because this one over here has no house.
Right. So it's very very useful for doing that spread out. You just have to keep in mind that it can be a liability. But I mean, you have freaking what 8 guys on top of this.
Yeah.
I think you're safe. Just like leave these bros here.
So that's my bird song.
hmm
So I'm gonna go ahead and move into daylight. Or actually, before I move into daylight, I'm gonna do my bird and steal this fairy with him.
You can't move there.
You can't steal the fairy with it?
Well, you just can't move there.
Oh, I
Because
forgot to do flame bearers last
Right,
turn.
because I don't own.
there was nothing there.
Yeah, the flame bearers killed everything on the turn that they got put here.
Right, and then nobody moved there during
Yeah.
my turn. So
You're right.
right, so
I
you'd
can't
have to
do it.
move them here or here because you've ruled both of
Yeah,
those.
but I'm using the bird, so I want to do a fight. So
You move here and fight these two bros, or you could fight my cannonball and move my cannonball back to my cannon. I would love that.
yeah, except you're currently at 21 VP.
Well, then you could move it over here, which would be a pain in the ass.
Well, I rolled this clearing, so I
Right.
could move them here and fight the flame bearers.
Right, you could do that, and then you could move the ferry there, and then have a big old base right here. Yeah, that's possible.
Um,
If you want to yoink that boat.
yeah. I mean, I can yoink the boat no matter what. So what I'm gonna do
Right, it's just
is,
where you want the boat to end.
yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take uh this ooze. No, I'm gonna take this one ooze and move him over here and attack the ants. Go ahead and get rid of him.
Where are you attacking me at?
This mouse clearing.
This one right here?
Yeah.
This
With
Okay,
one ooze.
no ambush.
Okay. Gotta keep my bird happy, you know.
Well, you
That's 2. So still nil, right? Well,
yeah, because I block 2 hits, but I also
do it.
well, I deal at least 1 hit to you. Yes.
yeah.
And I deal an extra hit, but that extra hit applies first, so it's just 1 hit.
Yeah. And the defensive would lower it to 1. And then cautious would apply. So yeah. Okay, well that's fine. I just wanted to keep the bird around for later. So my actual turn starts. I need to stop these flame bearers from blowing everything up. I'm gonna take a move with the fairy.
I mean, just be careful. If you remove them all, he gets to place them wherever.
Yeah, I know. Take a move with the fairy, which gets me a card.
Okay, how are you moving here though? Because you don't rule here.
Right, same issue. I'm gonna move to here, which gets me a card. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're gonna have 3 actions, so you can always
Yeah.
start. I mean, and you're buoyant, so you can literally just move there by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's
The flame bearers spread to adjacent clearings, right?
they can spread on top of or adjacent.
Okay.
And that can be slime. That's a slide, one half of a slide. So you could do a second move if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Somewhere, actually, literally anywhere, because you can slide. You can slide
Across
out
the entire map.
Yeah, you can slide out. So you could even move these guys here if you wanted.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like what I want to do is get some easy VP.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the last turn I have the birds. So I want the birds to go ahead and battle everywhere, which is what they do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And daylight.
Yep.
Battle in each clearing with a spy. Okay.
What did you
So,
do? You want to do a second half of this move first?
um, yes. So these three are gonna move up here, and they can take another 2 with them.
Okay.
And um, yeah, that's a full thing. Okay. So the spies will battle. Let's start with this rabbit clearing here.
Okay. No ambush.
1, 1 to 0. Okay. And this one, do we?
You
We
just get
haven't
to move
done-
it, so you can move it
Okay.
to any of these adjacent clearings.
Move it to here.
Okay.
Then we'll do this one.
1-0. So
Okay,
2 of
so
those
2
guys
outside.
act. I'm gonna
And
take them off
then
for you, SP.
this
What's
one.
it? Say that one more time.
He attacked you with the spy
Yeah,
warrior
the
there.
birds are.
So I need to remove 2.
They're already gone.
I removed them for you. That's why I said.
Okay.
That's what you
Gotcha,
missed.
gotcha.
You missed
Sorry.
me saying I removed them for you.
Attacks here and dies
Right.
because he's not going to deal any hits. Um,
And then they
then over here versus
me or
the
him.
cannonball.
Oh, the versus the cannonball.
And then move that up to here.
Man, these cannonballs are gonna be a pain in the ass to recover.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
Everything was going splendidly until
The birds attacked. That's a lot of bears. I'm gonna move. Okay, so I have 3 actions. I'm gonna do 1 action to battle up here and try to get that gone.
Okay.
2 for 1. I'll take it. Oh, actually, it's 3 because I have volatile.
No, yeah, and that's the first time the slime's attacked. Where'd you attack?
Over here was the first time, actually. Yeah,
Right,
you're right.
yeah. So these would have lost. No, because they blocked 2. That's right.
Yeah, we blocked 2 hits,
Yeah, a little.
which is
crazy.
very nasty.
If I was thinking about that, I probably would have just done this.
Wait, but I do take an extra hit, so I only block 1 hit. But there was only 1 warrior here, so they could only deal 1 hit.
Well, volatile does an extra, though.
Right, it's an
so they
additional
would've-
hit.
But I
So-
blocked 2, so it's fine. I didn't take any hits.
Yeah, because you block 2 and then take an additional 1. Is what I was thinking. But
You dealt 1 to me plus 1, and I blocked 2. Yeah,
Right.
Math is very difficult
Yeah.
for me. My head hurts.
maybe,
Please no more, Father.
Yeah, cautious. Really interacting with everything. Now that it's actually happening is
Brain hurty.
a little more than I was thinking it was going to be. All right.
So you have 1 more action because that
well-
was a move and an attack.
Well, that could be a slide, right?
Or I mean, you had already moved there, so it was just an attack.
Oh, I
actually.
moved them up there. Yeah,
Right,
that
you
was
had-
just a battle.
Right, that was
so
just
I have
about.
1 action
So
left.
you have 1 action left. Yep. You wanna,
Well, that kind of sucks. I
Yeah,
did a
yeah.
lot less than I was hoping to.
yeah. Do you want to build? What you want to do?
I'm gonna build here, and then these guys are gonna get stinked, right?
Yep, they get stinked.
And they
So they could go here, here, or here. They can go from here to there.
I'm gonna get them. I feel like I need more presence in this side of the map.
Okay.
Although I have the ocean, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm just gonna send them to
Right.
the great big.
Right, protecting this, which has
Well,
so many.
I did just build here as well.
Right, that does help, but you'd still lose 3 points if you lost that, which is not great. So, or 4 because of this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's. Yeah. All right, that's fine.
I mean, you
And
can. The nice thing is now that they're all out, next turn you can start moving infestations around if you want to.
Yeah. Provided they survive.
Yeah,
Oh, why
provided they
didn't I
survive.
use
That's true.
this card? Okay. So for the last turn, I have the moles. I'm gonna go ahead and do the root tea again,
Hmm.
and then a bake sale. Correct?
That is 3 points between the
I
two of
have a
them.
second rabbit, right? Oh no, I meant to put this one on the second.
Does that brings him up to 11?
Hmm.
Wait,
He
Actually,
doesn't get half points for
he,
crafting,
I
right?
did my math wrong here.
yeah,
I did my math wrong, so I can't actually do bake sale.
Ooh,
Yeah.
because you built in the fox instead of building in the.
Yeah, because I decided to not bother with the bears.
Yep. Yep.
That's why. Fuck. Oh well. Um.
But you get one less point SP, so he'll get 1 point for this T, plus he'll get
Okay.
to recruit a guy at this mouse.
Yeah.
Just stack those dudes up.
Okay. Really unoptimal play here, but that's fine.
I mean, you're gonna get a butt ton of points though.
Okay, so yeah, I will now draw on and discard. Oh, I'm gonna. There is not enough cards in the deck.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I need one more.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna discard this, and I need to discard one more.
Okay. While you're doing that, I recruit at each cannonball and at the cannon.
I score 5 from the.
Yep, you do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tied up. See? See, this is gonna even out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck am I gonna recover all these cannonballs? I mean, I guess I can just spend these 2 cards to recover them. I don't need to get like the cannon there. It's just gonna take a bunch of actions.
You do have to get the cannon there.
What?
Spend a magic card to return
Oh,
all
in the
cannonballs from the cannon's clearing to your supply.
Wait, in the cannon. I think I've done that. I did that incorrectly. I didn't move the cannon into here and then back. I mean, I could
You
have.
monster.
I could
Terrible.
have.
Horrible.
Yeah. I think that might
A
have
slap
only.
on the
I
wrist
think it
on that
might
one.
have only affected one turn. So.
Oh wow, we've really fucked with your scoring potential here, then, haven't we?
Yeah, because like I can't move into here.
Well, he still has one shot, and
Do
yes,
I?
you can move into here. Yeah, you
How?
can.
How? Oh, because
You,
I can.
your cannon ignores rule.
I'm nimble with my cannon. That's right.
Yes.
That's nice. Okay, nimble with my cannon.
So yeah, you can move that and the warrior
Right, so I can
up there.
do
Pick up the cannonball
do a way
and just
bit.
kind of go wherever.
So that's
Also,
one
I'm
move.
gonna give the ants core.
Oh, thank you.
This.
I roll for that. I forgot to do my flame bearers last turn.
You
I
already?
apologize.
No, that was the turn that there was nothing in there.
Yeah.
It's just been a really long round. All right, so
Wait, if there's nothing in there, then I have to place warriors like adjacent to them, right?
you only get one. So there should be another flame bearer somewhere, but that's all you missed. So it's not.
You must place one warrior at a barrier warrior or adjacent to one. Okay, so I just like recruit, and that would be it.
Right. So we can say
So you
you
can put it
recruited
in
there.
any of these 3 clearings.
Yeah, we can say you did that. Sure. Or any of these 4 clearings, technically. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 4. Yeah. Just no one.
Okay, so I moved and I recover this by, doing loam. So now the question is it worth trying to go for the points and attacking him?
That is the most vulnerable the ants are right now.
It's quite vulnerable, and I take out those 2 anthills. All of a
I
sudden,
mean, if you roll perfectly, it'll take you 2 battles. If you don't,
which is what I have. That's it.
yeah.
So I'd have to. I mean, if I rolled a 2, I'd get 3, and then 3, right? So,
But yeah, but you have to take into account if you don't roll a 2 and you accidentally blow up one anthill, that's another 2 ants on top of it.
yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
So you have to get exactly a 2 on each roll.
Okay, so is it maybe better to do like
The ants do have the birds as well, by the way.
I would love to score more than 1 point and build another anthill.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can
That is my opinion.
I can coalesce a little bit. How am I ever gonna get this cannonball back? How the fuck am I ever getting it back?
What, like this one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just gone.
You just gotta slowly start moving towards it.
I mean,
like
it'll take my whole next turn to go over and get it, basically. So this stink just moves here.
Does stink go away?
And you can still score 3 points a turn, so it's not like the end of your engine. That doesn't include any cardboard you
right.
can
Oh
pick
wait,
up
I
too.
didn't repair. Fudge. 1 second. Instead of moving this guy down, I'm just gonna repair using the saboteurs so that I can load these two. And this stink
So yeah, that
gets
goes away.
removed. That one stays. It gets moved to there. I draw a whopping 1 card.
Pretty spicy.
Yeah, and I could not have crafted that turn anyway. That's all right. Yeah, my tunnels would have been super useful, except that everybody blew up everything, so there was no tunneling getting done. I guess if I could somehow get 2 guys over here, I'll get stink, and then I can teleport this over to here. But it's just I don't know how I would ever get 2 guys over there. Where's the turn marker, by the way?
Oh, I have it still. Sorry.
There you go. It's TU SP.
Okay.
I feel like I have been suitably mollified. Like,
Yeah.
we can, you two can start fighting each other again.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I need to get
a
a little bit of engine going again. So let's
You can get your engine going without punching.
let's do my birdsong rat time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go into here.
No, you don't spread first. You
What?
you do bad things first, then you spread.
Okay. Well, I can't do bad things, so I spread.
Oh, it kills.
Yeah.
Oh,
It kills
yeah.
the
There you
slime.
go.
You don't get a
I
point,
don't-
but
Yeah. And then.
then you spread.
Okay. Then I'm going to not craft anything. Not gonna do anything. Then I'm going to steal a card from the slime.
Okay.
Oh, I could have just done it over there. Yeah.
Or if
that
you're
makes more
stealing a
sense.
card here, you get one from each of us.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you got a point. Oh, I can see your hand.
Up.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll take this one. Oop. And
Wait 1 second. Yeah, thank you.
you're welcome.
Haha! He's got a fox ambush. Watch out.
I'm gonna reveal. Don't worry. I'm gonna reveal plenty. So I'm
Jeez,
going
that's
to
right. Your whole
draw-
action economy is based off cards, and you just took 2 extra cards. Oh,
Yeah.
we're so boned.
I really don't think we should let the ants get both the Corvid spies and the moles on the same turn.
Yeah, I don't think you should have given the freaking Corvid spies to him. His whole action economy is based off cards.
I don't want to give it to you.
My
I
action
I
economy
almost
isn't based
forgot
off
I would
cards.
like to craft
I get
this
4
too.
actions. That's it.
Yeah.
For 0 points.
How are you crafting a T for 0 points, bruh?
Because it gives them 0. No one trades with the ants.
Yeah, I got.
There's
I got
no
that.
T to craft.
Yeah, there is. I just took it.
There was.
Yeah, he just took it.
I just took it.
Okay, I was like, what? What the fuck? No one trades with
Then
ants.
I'm going to go
That's so
ahead
sad.
and start revealing some cards. I'm going to recruit.
That is interesting, though.
Over in
This is just like
here.
point denial. What a dick move.
Yeah, exactly.
Man,
Then I'm
ants are
going to
dicks.
recruit. Then I'm going to recruit.
Oh boy. Oh lord, he
I have
coming.
a feeling he's gonna go beat up your
Then
cannon
I'm
there.
going to
No,
recruit.
do not come kick my cannon. Come on.
I mean, if he doesn't, you're just gonna shoot him, right?
I'm gonna shoot him for 3 points.
Then I'm going to
That's a
recruit.
clock of like 3 more turns.
Oh my god.
And then I'm going to spend this card to build.
Okay. Well, you get one of your commanders.
I'm going to choose Sneaky.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put all these ones back into my hand. And
That one.
stole the Corvids. Whoopsie doozy. I'm going to subtract these control markers into here. Then I'm going to.
You didn't take sneaky, you took brave.
What'd you say?
You
Oh,
took...
I need to discard this tea that I crafted. And then I'm going to draw a card and discard a card.
Or maybe you've had brave for a while.
He has.
Okay.
He got brave a while ago, yeah.
Let's discard this. Oh wait. Well, I can't craft it anyways. But I could craft it. Yeah, let's throw away this one. Mouse rabbit partisans would be really funny if I could craft it.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of,
I'm a little scared of this ooze right now. So he's
yeah,
gonna be getting
that's
like
what I've been afraid of someone saying.
he's gonna be getting like 5 points a turn for unless we start bonking him.
Yeah.
He's on like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's on like a 3-turn clock.
Don't worry, I stole a card from him.
I'm going to discard this propaganda bureau. Put a slime here.
How are you doing that? Prop bureau's red.
Oh. Yeah. I have ants in my head. Okay.
Try again. Take 2.
And there's 4 there, so I need to do 2 cards.
Yeah, there are also. I would assume that these would count as 4 warriors that are not yours.
Yeah, that's why I was saying I need to do 2
right.
cards.
So
right?
you can and only one of them needs to be a bunny. So you could use.
Oh, only one has to be bunny.
Right, you can use prop bureau and a bunny card.
All right, so I'll do prop bureau and coffin makers.
Okay.
Normally, if I got coffin makers in a game with ants, I would craft it 100%, but ants are kind of stuck right now, so.
Right.
I'm gonna put that one there, and then I'm going to. I have a slime there. I have a slime there.
I think this is the only other one you can spread.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's quite a good option.
I mean, there's no reason not to, other than it gives him a point, but it's gonna get you another action. So.
True. Yeah, I'd rather get another action, so I'm gonna do.
I mean, unless you're planning on crafting that coins.
See, I'd have to have 2 rabbit clearings with houses in it.
And you have 0 right now. Oh no, you have 1. So you just have to build here or build here this turn. You have another another mouse card that you can use. Just depends on where you're planning on ending the turn, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
But that's
what I'm gonna do then is
2
I'm
points,
actually.
you know?
You're right though that I should keep these because they're just point generation. Yeah. All right. I see my turn here. I don't need that extra action. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to, for my first move. I'm gonna move these. Move 5 of these with the slide into here, and then I can battle, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'll take out your skunk.
Yep. You have to roll.
Yeah.
No, you
I
don't.
get the +1.
Oh, you do.
Volatile.
Yeah, because that's your first attack. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I was thinking as I was rolling, like, oh, maybe I would have been better off using my +1 somewhere else, but
You didn't do.
apparently not.
Did you do your Eerie Emigre?
I did not.
Okay, you can. You want to do that first somewhere else?
Can we just say that that was the immigrant? Because that'd be the same movement.
Oh yeah, it would be the same move. We can say that was the Eerie Emigre.
Okay. Because that's the move I want to do either way.
Right. Right.
And then we can keep the same rolls and everything.
Yep. Yep. Totally fun. So now you have your 2 actions.
Yes. So I can slide to go to here.
Yep.
And then to here.
Correct.
And then I'm gonna hit.
Well, and then
you.
So that's your 1 action.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's slide.
Oh,
and then
I need
action
my
2.
And it costs an action to change where your infestations are, correct?
Right.
Hmm.
So is it better to just like move this guy here and attack?
Yeah, the thing is, if I don't attack, you teleport away. Actually, wait. I have saboteurs.
It's not going to take. I mean, is it really worth it? I mean, you can sabo my tunnels. It's okay.
I know for a fact that the moment I use the saboteurs, whatever, the ants are gonna craft something crazy.
I mean, I'm only loading 1 a turn right now because I've got ball. Like I'm not spread out, so I'm not loading a bunch. So even if I do get a turn where I hit all 6, it's gonna take me like 3 turns to actually load that buddy back up.
Yeah,
Unless
I feel like
spread
it's just
myself
not
crazy
threatening enough for me to. Oh, you know all those times where like, oh, I can't move there.
Right, you
I realized why I was thinking that. I have Corvid planners.
Right, that's right. Fucking goddamn. That's why you totally could have done that. Damn it.
Okay.
I think it turned out fine.
Yeah, it turned out fine. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna move this infestation to here.
So you're just gonna slide over here to protect this and not fight this dude? No, I mean,
no, because it took both of my things to get there.
Right. Okay, but this moving this here means you still only have 1 bunny.
Right.
So do you want to move like one of these 2?
I'll do this one.
Right.
I'll figure out slimes.
Yeah.
It only took the entire game.
They are pretty medium to high complexity for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of moving parts.
Okay, so that's that. Now I get the craft phase, and I can actually do both of these.
Nope, there's no more tea.
No more tea, right? I should have thought of that. But I can at least get coin. And then that'll be 2 VP. 2, and I put a guy down on one of my rabbits. I'll do this one. Yeah, it's looking a little exposed. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and draw, discard, and then do my scoring. So I'll go ahead and pass the turn while I do that.
And so I get a bro here, a bro here.
3.
Wish the stink happened right away, but it doesn't. Can fire for 3 points. I am going to. I'm gonna fire at the ooze, so you get 3 dudes nugged. I get 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Here.
Yep. Then I'm going to move like this and recruit twice. And cover both of these. I got a stink here. So I get to draw one card still. And then I get to pass this on back to...
You could give it to the ants.
Right. I mean, just giving it to the ants just means that he gets to keep some extra cards. I just feel like you are the existential threat.
The leader right now, yeah.
Right, you're the existential threat to me, you know? So it's like, I can hope that he just rolls poorly. And I drew my card. In my turn, so that's... oh wait, I got a
How are
stink.
y'all doing?
I got a stink over here too, so actually I load both of these back. Boop. Boop.
I am going to remove a skunk from this clearing
Why?
because I'm cruel and unjust God.
You are a cruel and unjust god.
And then you
And
can
then-
put him
When I move, can I bring the cannonballs with me or no? SP.
What'd you say?
When I move, can I bring cannonballs with me?
Nope. You leaving them behind. Only the
so-
cannon can pick them
So I
up.
have to like move the cannon here and then move the cannon back.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a pain
Yep.
in the ass. It's gonna be literally my whole turn to like teleport over here, grab a cannonball, and teleport back.
Okay. So I went ahead and did that. Gonna do the rest of my daylight. Not gonna craft anything. Command. I'm going to command these corvids to be jerks to everybody and steal both of your cards.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what possessed you, thinking that it was a good idea to give corvids to to give the corvids to the freaking ants.
I'm gonna take a card from you. I've shoveled them up.
It was a horrible idea.
Oh.
That was a really strong card.
Yep.
Oh no! What did you
All
give
right.
him?
He just got a bird ambush.
Oh no. Okay.
I can't do anything with these for now, so let's just go ahead and start my turn off by oh, I need to put down my 2 warriors. Okay, who should I beat up? Definitely the slime, for sure.
No.
But I need to beat up the slime in the opposite direction of the cannon.
No.
Because I'm not a complete jerk to you.
Just go hang out in that corner. You're fine over there.
And go over here, you know.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
My gosh, this ball of ants.
Yeah.
This is how SP plays. This is how he played the Ooze. He played the Ooze one
3,
game. He ended, I think, on
4.
like 10 points because he literally had like 14 oozes all in one clearing, and that just spread from that. And he was getting like
So I'm gonna reveal
2 points a
2
turn.
cards. Do this and just sandwich on top of all this.
Okay.
My God.
And then I'm
It's a
going
mess.
to reveal another card to fight the Ooze in this clearing. Do you have an ambush?
I did, as a matter of fact.
Alrighty.
For irony, you should have used that to attack me.
That's true. 3-2. So
You don't take any.
I don't take any hits. Okay.
Right? Well, because...
No. I take 1 hit. I
you
take 1 hit,
You take 1.
and you take a lot.
3, actually, right?
Yeah, 3.
Right? 'Cause
And
you
then I'm gonna do that again to get. Did I take a piece of cardboard out? I hadn't.
No, that's what you're
Okay,
doing right
so yeah,
now.
I'm gonna take this piece of cardboard now.
Okay.
With this action.
Man,
And
this is
then-
your chance. Do you want to change any of these?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Like you could undo
Um,
buoyancy.
I think I kind of want to switch buoyancy for...
Wait, I would like to swap my Well, no, because I battled you, and there could have been a
Well, I mean,
potential
you don't
ambush.
get this
So
yet. You know,
Oh
you'll
yeah,
get
yeah,
it
yeah,
your
yeah.
next turn
Yeah.
when you purportedly.
I'm gonna go ahead
assuming
and
he's bred.
spend these 3 cards.
Oh god, 2 anthills in 1 turn.
Mm-hmm.
Deja vu.
Yep. And I'm gonna get this loser coward. I'm gonna like send him like to the Shadow Realm.
Coward's pretty useful. Like, you don't want Coward in the front line, but Coward gives
Yeah.
you a free move starting from where they are, and you don't have to move them.
So that gets me 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's my turn. I'm gonna remove these 2. Oh, I got the duchy. I forgot to let me roll for them. I got them for 2 turns. There we go. Boom. And I didn't use them, so I just blend that back down. Okay, so I'm gonna. I don't know. Is this my card?
This was had spent this. Is what
Okay,
it
yeah.
was. I just forgot to put
Right,
it
you
back.
had crafted it.
All right.
Okay.
I don't think I'm problematic at this point,
No,
Uh,
I think he's on the verge.
but will I actually make it?
Yeah.
Because skunks can score 3 points right off the gate. They can score another 3 points next turn potentially. I don't know about your scoring potential. It just kind of depends.
Yeah, I mean,
But
as long as I have these slimes down, I have a lot of scoring potential.
mhm.
Speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and toss this to spread a slime to here.
mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, I'm not great at setting up entrenched. SP has been a great asset for setting up entrenched.
yeah, the ants are very good at it. So yeah, I'm going to get... I mean, suddenly I'm leaving them undefended, so Caustic...
Caustic might be good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll give Caustic a spin. And then I'm going to go ahead and... How many warriors do I have? Oh, they've been dying. Alright, I'm going to recruit. And go ahead and put 2 here. And... I need another 2 over there, so... I'm going to discard this to recruit and put another 2 up here. And do I have the ability to use that? Nope. Okay. So I'm going to keep that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Alright, now comes up my Eerie Emigre. I'm gonna move this ooze down to here. I'm going to attack the skunk here.
Oh, I forgot. I should have done this.
Oh.
Okay.
You can move those guys?
Oh,
Nope, you
do
can't.
they?
Nope, they don't move.
I guess we haven't been playing with Stink moving them.
Oh yeah,
Have-
we haven't been, but yeah, they should have. That is true. Yeah, they should have moved because of the stink.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well, I'm
forgot
gonna
about
do
that.
this, and I'm gonna do something like I don't know.
Oh, because...
Yeah, the stink should have been moving hirelings.
We.
Well, this one would have stayed here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, one stayed here. This should be here.
Oh. Oh,
You
yeah.
can get to
sorry,
move
sorry,
into
sorry.
the stink.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna battle the skunks here with my Eerie Emigre. This will be with my volatile... Or did I get rid of that?
You still
Yeah, I
have all
still
of
have
them.
that. So that's 4 hits.
Wow. Okay, so this goes away, this goes away. You get to move this cannonball, and you get 1 point.
I want to put the cannonball right here.
Oh man, you guys are killing me. I was so close to retrieving that cannonball.
Yeah, hey, you could win within the next couple turns.
Yeah, it's gonna be close.
You just got to stay
I
aggressive.
Yeah, I can win with them. Um, can I do anything cheeky with? I can. Do I need to? Let's see. How many VP am I getting? Getting
Five,
5.
right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5.
I mean, unless you can get any more cardboard. I mean, I don't think you can get any here or here.
I can get. I can get some cardboard.
Try and get. I don't think you're gonna get both of these though. So do you have any? Do you have like a crafting point? It has one, two,
Yeah.
three, four, five. If you can get like two cardboard and
Because
one craft, yeah, it's gonna be. I think you're gonna end on like 29 or 28.
yeah.
It's gonna be
Well,
so
I have.
frustrating.
Hold on. 3 actions. One.
I mean, you could try and like board wipe me over here, and that gets you 3 points, I guess. Which I don't want to. I don't really want you to. Don't want you to do, but
I think. Because with the slide right now, how it is,
mhm.
um, I can only move over, like move into a space and then battle there, right?
Yeah, you would move into a
If
space,
there's
and
no
then
slide.
instead of moving again, you battle where you just moved.
Okay.
Right. So you can't like move here and then attack there. Yeah. It basically
Uh,
becomes an advance if you want it to, or you can keep it march where it's moved to separate entities.
yeah. I think I'm like even if I do everything to my best of ability here.
I mean,
Darn.
if you
Okay.
did it, it'd be down to dice rolls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
I
There's
have
a way to do it. It's just down to the dice.
I have 3 actions. Oh, I hmm. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is first of the 3 actions, I'm gonna go ahead and use my. I don't want to leave
Yeah.
that
So you really should have attacked
totally.
here first and used their volatile here.
Yeah, yeah, because that would have been nice to get rid of.
Chew through those warriors.
hmm Um. Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not in a good. Well, I am in a good spot, but I'm not where I want to be. So I'm just gonna set
I
up.
mean, the good news is if you do nug me, even if you don't win, you'll prevent me from winning on my turn.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think SP is going to be getting 10 points in his turn. So then you'll get it on your
Hey,
Mm.
you never know. I could just be crafting up a storm,
So I'm gonna use
except for the fact they don't score. But
my slide battle to go move one guy over to here and then battle the skunks here.
Hmm. No ambush.
Okay. Ooh,
3-2.
okay.
Yep, that's what you needed.
And then if I battle again, I'll get 1 VP from the stink, but not from the cannon, right?
Oh, that's right. You don't get a point from the cannon. You just damage it.
you do.
You do get a point when you damage it.
It is
Oh,
on your board that that enemy scores 1 point and moves all cannonballs from the board to any adjacent clear.
Right. So
okay.
you also get to place these cannonballs adjacently.
Um. So
Right.
for the adjacent thing, something I just realized is it adjacent from like whose point of view? Like, if I had the ability to go over the water and I killed the cannonball here, could I chuck it all the way over here?
Hmm. I think that because you're the one moving the piece. You're the one who's placing it in an adjacent clearing. It goes by your what you consider paths. So yes, you would
Wow.
be able to chuck it up across the water.
So you probably shouldn't put it there because I can choose what order those get soaked in. Just
Yeah. Well, I don't want to. Nah, I'll put it up here because I'll be looking for very few VP next turn. So even if you kill some
no.
of my
I mean, if you
slimes,
just take out, I mean, you have only that
all right.
was 2 attacks. So you only
So
have if you move here and
and move
roll
where?
if you move into this clearing and roll a 3, then you win.
Yeah. Hmm.
So do you go for the gusto or do you like hardy
Because
up?
that would leave this infestation undefended if I did that. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, and if that infestation dies, then suddenly I
you
go from looking to win to
you lose 2 points, which is not
yeah.
great. Yeah.
I think I'm not gonna go all out. I may end up regretting it, but I feel like rolling for a 3.
Yeah, that is risky, and you've probably set me back to the point where I can't win. So you'll be sitting
Well,
at
let me see.
28
1, 2,
or
3,
29.
4. Actually, that did enough because I didn't think. Yeah, I think I've got
One,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, if you have a crafting point, then you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I was thinking I was one further back from where I was. All right, I'm sorry this took so long.
No, you're good.
um, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and uh, go to crafting phase. Craft this.
Oh, the
Uh,
final sword. Yeah,
I
you should
think
have taken
crafting
this
that
sword.
sword.
You should have taken this sword a while ago.
Yeah. Actually, wait. No, I don't have. There's no swords left then. Because I crafted.
Did you craft 2
Uh,
of them?
it bounced back into my hand because of.
But there's 2. I just gave you 1. There was 2 on the
Yeah,
board.
yeah. I didn't take any of the swords, so I don't
Right.
have the crafting point.
Well, you've only crafted it once. Is what I'm saying. There were 2 up here,
You're right. I did only
and
craft
you
it.
only crafted
Right?
it once. In the very beginning of the game, you crafted this, and then you used it because I was like, "Oh, did you double craft that?" And you're like, "No, no, no, I had to use it." So you do have the
Yeah.
crafting point. So this is the crafting point.
Okay.
Nice.
Huh.
GG.
Okay.
That was really close. If you hadn't hit me there, I could have cannonballed you here and then come in and taken these out for defenseless, and I would have been at 20.
Yeah.
I would have been at 29, and then I could have just like hit this slime. So
I'm sorry I kept making mistakes to that game, although some of them were just not remembering I had Corvid planners.
right, right. No, I mean
Uh,
I mean that was the first time you played the ooze. You won with them, so
yeah.
I wouldn't say sorry too much.
I don't think we really policed them too much until the
Well,
latter
We
half,
didn't.
and
I mean,
still,
you both were
yeah.
like 10 points behind me, so I was like, I don't need to police anybody. Like, you two fight each other. And then all of a sudden, I was like, oh shit, the ooze got out of control. Fuck.
Yeah, the
Yep.
skunks seemed to really leap in points. Like, I didn't
Yep.
think you had a scoring engine that strong, and then all of a sudden you were 10 points ahead of
Right,
us.
I was like, I get 6 points, and then I get 6 points, and then I get 6 points, and I was like, wait, wait, wait,
Yeah,
whoa,
if
whoa, whoa,
if
whoa.
you don't stop them, they will just jump because when they only have the ability to really shoot one cannonball at a time, that's only 1 point. Shooting 2 cannonballs, that's 3, and already like a very strong engine. They get up to all 3
Right,
cannonballs.
the fact
That's
that I was
6 points,
able,
not including cardboard.
right, the fact that I was able to spread out to those 4 clearings so quickly and get to the point where I was
Mhm.
loading every single turn, or whatever
Yeah,
the 5 that I had. Yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, this is great. I'll just
they are
So,
insanely destructive
But
faction.
the other thing was it was so fragile. It was like one hit, and I was like, all
Yes,
right, well, that's
yeah.
it.
if
That's
you
the
can,
crawl for the rest of the
because
game.
they are a like one clearing faction, and also because you have to spread out in order to load cannonballs.
Mm.
If they get hit with any sort of aggression too hard, they have to spend some time to kind of run around and tumble and get what they need. So
Yeah.
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 The
Um.
ooze was. It seemed to score very strong, but I also felt like I kind of got left alone because everyone got scared of the ants
Hmm.
and then scared of the skunks.
Yeah, but and you also had like a slow start because you were stuck in Fox Bunny Land.
Yeah, and I happened to draw 2 mouse cards right away.
Right, so we were like, "Oh, great, we don't need to worry about you," and like gave you a
Yeah.
couple turns to just like slowly build up a force. And then by the time
Mhm.
I was like, "We should deal with the ooze," I was like, "Wow, they have everybody out." Shit.
Yeah, I kind of had a big blocking force up here and, well, over here, I guess.
Right.
Um,
That's also the only like kind of downside to the skunks is like they can do like a crazy amount of damage in these three clearings.
yeah.
So it's like if I wanted to get up here and like start hitting you where you were super weak, it would take like a whole turn to move all the way
Uh-huh.
up there without me recruiting at all. Which I like I needed to recruit every turn because you guys were hitting me every turn. So I was like, okay, I'd have to take a turn off and move all the way up here. You guys are gonna keep hitting me that turn, so I'm gonna take 2 nugs and then I'll maybe get to hit, this infestation. It's just like
Yeah.
there was no way for me to get up here and police you.
I feel like the biggest benefit to the ooze was actually the ants building their commander death ball.
Right, right. That death ball that just like sat down in these like 4 clearings. It was just
Yeah.
like I'm cool down here, and you're like, great. I have this half of the map that I can do whatever I want with.
Yeah. So, what'd you think of the ants? A lot of stuff came up, but
I'll let you go first, SP, since you play them.
Oh, yes. Um. So I thought the ants were pretty fun. Being able to recruit, 37 warriors is intense.
yeah.
But my action economy was pretty limiting, so it didn't feel like it was too out of control. Um, yeah, I think the biggest thing is crafting is just terrible for them, and
Mhm.
not just because they don't score any points. Um, Crafting improvements to me just felt like a complete and total waste because that would basically mean I'd lose an action in exchange for like something not as strong. You
Yeah,
know?
it has to be definitely worth it. Like Eerie Emigre is one of the few crafted improvements that ants will
Yeah.
Actually
always get
do.
because it's
Yeah.
2 actions for the price of one.
Right. It's like
Uh,
it's one of the only things the oozes actually does also. Like they do Eerie Emigre and they do Saboteurs. I was surprised that you did Corvid Planners, honestly, because I
Well,
was
I
like,
was just thinking because of the ants blocks. Like one
right,
of the
it
things I was
actually
thinking of doing was like going.
like that and like hitting him in
Yeah,
the back. Yeah, that would have helped. It would have
that
taken a
was
lot of actions to do because of you wouldn't have had been able to slide, but yeah,
that's
could
the only reason I didn't do it because I was like, wait, I can't
it's gonna take
actually.
your whole turn. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the idea. Sorry.
no, it's all good. I would like to be able to craft more things, but I don't have an easy solution for that want. You
Yeah.
know, um,
I mean, you're gonna draw
I'm,
a card at the end of your turn. So if you're at 5 and craft something, you're gonna draw. So you're not
no, well,
losing
that's not
anything,
the
right?
issue. The issue, right, is I don't want to have one of my actions lost, right?
Yeah,
I
you
want to be able
craft
to use
Oh,
all
because
five
you
of my
you
actions.
craft first. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I
So
Yes,
see.
you're sacrificing an action.
yeah,
Right.
and that
You'd have to get an action worth. Yeah.
So if it's too punishing, I mean, I could move craft to evening.
uh, I don't know. I almost feel like that would make them too oppressive, but
Yeah.
that might be something that you might have to play test around. I feel like almost like a portion of the game is lost in that regard because they can only use cards for actions.
Yeah.
Like I was even throwing away ambushes and stuff like that just to you know,
Do
because
things.
ambushes are devastating to try and use against somebody. Because yeah, you're gonna like, you know, kill 2 of them, but they're still going to do extra hits to you probably. And then also you've just secured the fact you've lost an action.
Hmm.
Um, so
Yeah.
I would say maybe play around with it and see what happens, but I don't know.
Because
I felt like the leader actions were pretty strong. They reminded me a lot of Lemmings in one of their the second iteration of Lemmings.
Yeah. The old lemmings.
Yes, the old Lemmings. I do think that sometimes all the powers combined are incredibly chaotic because when it's just like 1 or 2, you can like kind of math it out. But when it's like,
When it's all of
oh boy,
them,
howdy,
yeah,
all
you're like,
7.
okay, I get
Yeah.
+2, then -1 on my
Yes,
attack, and
and
then I
like
get
especially
-2
from
on my defense.
a person across the table fighting the ants, they're just like,
Right.
how many hits do you do
I
again?
mean, there was a
Like how can I hit you?
there was
Yeah,
a point in time where he was here where I was just like, I could attack them, or I could. That's just too much math for me to do.
yeah, I actually like I made the faction and I experienced that at one point here where I was like, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I
And
would wonder if there are ways to kind of condense the monster
yeah,
math in some ways.
I'm thinking by having this interaction cleared up, like hopefully that would reduce some of the stuff. Like once I
Yeah,
clear
I
up
mean,
Noxious.
what if, because this might be a good way to both do a very slight nerf and to make this math a little easier. What if aggression was only when you attack and defensive was only in defense?
I mean
And
that makes
and
sense.
and
Yeah,
this was all the time.
yeah, because it makes this one a kind of like it does both of these, but it comes with a downside
Right.
instead of stacking on top of each other
Right.
quite so heavily.
Right, exactly. So then it's only I'm doing this math
Hmm.
or I'm doing this math. You're not
Yeah,
doing this math, which
yeah,
is
because
really what it was.
when cautious isn't a clearing, it's like you have doubled up of both of them.
Right.
And also, I do like there's so much on the knife's edge that I'm worried about hitting them too hard on accident.
Right, no,
Like,
totally.
yeah, like the lose commanders per hill, I
Yeah, I
think
think that'd
really
be too
fits.
much. Yeah.
Like it fits with the theming and it would be a way to break up a commander death ball, but on the
Right.
other hand,
You'd need a huge buff to counteract that.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be too much. And you're pretty far down the road. I know. So that would be probably too. It is just an interesting kind of side effect that it just means by the end of the game you're pretty much going to have all of the commanders in every game.
Hmm.
But that's not
Well,
necessarily bad. That the same thing happens with moles. If a mole player is doing really well, by the end of the game they have 3/4 to 7/8 of the moles out.
yeah. Yeah, but on the other hand, I don't think I've ever seen a mole lose in all the games I've played with moles. Um, hmm.
Right. I mean, it is interesting that you did that the ants did struggle a little bit with scoring here, but we did
Oh,
we
yeah,
did we did do a pretty good job of knocking back his ants.
yeah. There were several turns where I just had these 2 buildings and I was
Right.
only scoring like 1
We were
passive
just like,
point.
nope, that's not happening. Yeah.
Hmm.
So I
Yeah,
was shut down pretty thoroughly
Pretty
in
hard.
that regard.
Yeah, we probably over policed you just a scotch. maybe I
just a
should have.
little.
Yeah,
Maybe I
because
should
I
have.
mean, you all were scared of the army,
Well, I mean,
but the army could only do so much.
the problem was my
Um,
cannon was like in these 2 clearings, and the ooze was in like these 4 clearings. So I was like, I can
yeah, and the
either.
best thing for him to do was just shoot the ants over
I
and
was like, I can
over.
just keep shooting ants. Sure.
And then the ants were like, no more.
Let's run away. Um,
Very
Yeah,
chaotic game
that
with
was a
good
chaotic
stuff.
game. That was well played. That was some good. Yeah. So here's the one question that I had. And you can maybe answer it. You did finally do caustic here because you had so many kind of individual slimes out.
yeah.
I was wondering though, I'd have to figure out a way to rephrase it. Um, if it doesn't necessarily need to be undefended, but it maybe if it's like if there's only.
Like it was the crows.
Well, the problem is if it's the crows, then like you can have someone who's like, okay, come get me, and I'm gonna do an extra hit to you every time in
Yeah.
like this clearing, which would be I think too powerful.
So I think what you could do is change it so that see they count as warriors and deal
So
additional
my
hits, so
thought
they
was,
won't count as
what if it's
undefended
not
in the battle
right?
as
What if
is,
it's
right?
not undefended? What if there's one or fewer warriors, they count
Yeah.
as warriors and deal an extra hit. So like you can leave this So like if you go and attack this, hypothetically, if I roll like if it's a 3/3, I could do 4 hits to you. So that way
Yeah.
you're not like leaving them completely undefended, which is just like asking for someone to come in and take them for
Blow 'em up.
points. But there is you left this guy here like this, you left this guy here like this. There are several opportunities for you to leave one dude. Then it's like, okay, this is actually a real hard nut to crack, even
Yeah,
though
I
it
mean, a
looks
lot of
pretty
the
easy.
reason I left the dudes up here
Hmm.
is because I didn't want one of the rats to just hop over.
Right,
Like, I
right.
wanted a meat shield.
Right, but if Caustic had been was worded with if it's one dude or less, they do that.
Yeah.
You might have done this earlier and done Caustic earlier and been like, okay, you want to come get these, you can do it, but you're gonna have to, you could possibly take 3 hits from just this. You could probably possibly take 4 hits from both of these.
I
Like
could see it. It'd be worth a try.
right. I mean, I'm pretty close. I think everything else is pretty well. Um, in, so it would be a
Hmm.
very small change. I don't think it's gonna go cuckoo crazy over nuts. So
Yeah. Because as is, the only time to play Caustic is when you control the entire map.
right, it's like okay, I'm finally gonna go caustic at the end of the game so that people, if they're gonna come hit me, and because it also ends up with a weird thing where like okay, I have this many guys and then like I have caustic, and then someone comes in and they attack and they kill 2 guys, and then they attack and they kill all 3, and the caustic never triggers. And it's like, oh, okay, my caustic was a total waste.
Yeah.
It gives you like a little bit of an extra chance for caustic to actually hit, but I don't know.
It'd be worth a try.
Yeah.
So, one of the things for the ants that never came up
Mhm.
that I'm thinking with to bring it back to the commanders per hill,
Yeah, yeah.
like as it is, when an ant dies, they get flipped and they're off the game until all of your commanders die. Because
Mhm.
the idea was that like players that go against the ants, if they kill the commanders, they worked for that, and as you see, it can be very hard. So I was thinking, let them have a while without commanders.
Mhm.
But if instead, if they go away with the ant hills but don't ever become unavailable, so you can just like lose an ant hill, rebuild it, and then put the same commander back down.
Right.
Like,
Not a
is
bad
that
idea.
Right. I think it would probably change them from being so aggressive for sure. Like you would have to play. I mean, I think there's only. No, I'm not. I'm not saying you didn't recruit a lot, but there was a lot of moving and building and attacking, and
mm-hmm.
in that case, there might have been a lot more. They would have played maybe a little bit more similar to the ooze, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna like move here, I'm gonna build, and I'm gonna like move here and recruit a bunch, and then I'm gonna build.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then I'm gonna move here and I'm gonna build a bunch, and then I'm gonna or recruit a bunch, and then I'm gonna build. And like,
the way they were kind of intended, you can kind of see it actually with how they've been sorted.
mm,
I was thinking of front line, back line. So Queen and Coward,
mm,
the idea with this combo is that you put them both. I don't know where Coward's piece is. Oh, there it is. You put them both in one clearing. The Queen puts down 2 warriors, and then the Coward shoves them along,
right,
further along to the actual battle. Was like the idea behind these two, and these three were going to be like,
frontline
yeah,
ish,
and
yeah,
then these are your supporty, like
yeah,
middle.
yeah, your utility guys. I mean, it
Yeah.
might be worth just like one play test, just to like see what that works like. Like,
Hmm.
does it totally like nerf them to the point where it's like, oh, okay, I'd have to like give them a crazy buff, or I'd have to do something like that. It,
Yeah.
so it might just be worth like, okay, let me try one time, see what happens. Because it might also just make for a little bit more easily grokkable board state than by like the end of the game. It's just like, okay, well, I have all the things. It's just a matter of where they are. It becomes a little bit more like, oh, okay, they've got 5 out. Okay, I can deal with 5. Oh, okay. Oh crap. Okay, now they have all of them out. Okay, now they have. Or it
Hmm.
also means you can't just be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'm gonna leave this undefended. I'm gonna go and attack you here because someone's gonna come hit this anthill, and then you have to choose one of these to get rid of, which is a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm thinking because as is, I feel like if the army had crumbled as we hit the anthills, we wouldn't have hit ants as hard, and you guys would have recognized me as a threat sooner.
Right, right. That was the thing. Is like because of how crazy powerful these were, we were just like we
Hmm.
have to keep hitting them because it's gonna
Yeah.
take forever to hit them. Like it's like everything we do, he's gonna just re-recruit right away. So we just
Hmm.
and he's taking less damage every single time. So yeah, we definitely ended up hyper focusing because of that. So it might actually, it's one of those weird things where it might be a nerf that ends up being a little bit of a buff because it takes heat off of them.
Yeah, because like one of the things I really want to avoid is the ants not being fun to play as because people are just gonna pound you into the ground.
Right. Because they look scary because they have so many meeples.
Yeah, and they have all these commanders popping up with all these abilities, and people are like, we need to stop this.
Right, right.
Um,
So I mean, I think that it definitely would give them also a little bit of the a fear of the faithful, price of failure kind of feel to it. Where okay, I lost a building, I got to lose one of my commanders.
yeah,
But you're not getting rid of them for the rest of the game. Like the moles, you're gonna be like, all right, well that's fine. My next turn, I'm gonna move here, I'm gonna build, and I get that guy back. I'm back in the game.
hmm.
So
What do you think? Uh,
thoughts, SB?
yeah, SB.
Um, just on general on the ants, or
Or
Well, on the thing we were talking about where,
possibly
um,
losing a commander when you lose
a
anthills.
right.
building, and how that
Um,
would like maybe take the heat off the ants because they won't have such a scary board state even when they're just a roaming horde.
I would say um, try it and test it out.
Yeah.
I don't have any strong feelings towards it. In general, you know, there's enough of these to where it shouldn't be gone for a long period of time, like the Erie leaders.
Hmm.
Because basically, unless you really mess up, you won't go through all the Erie leaders. You know.
Yeah.
Right, right,
Um,
right. So that's where we were also saying like, okay, what if that changes where they don't get they don't get flipped when they get removed from the
Yeah.
anthill, or so you can bring them right back. You know.
Because as
yeah,
is,
I think that. Well, I almost wish there was like a timeout period because if you really hate something, you can go after that leader and just like
I mean, you could
have
do
a reprise.
you could do like a one turn cool off. It could be in evening, like
Yeah,
when they get removed,
refill the
they get
pool.
right when they get removed, they get flipped, and then at the end of your turn, you unflip
uh,
all of them.
Yeah, I think
so
that
that
would
way,
be
that's a
decent.
good idea.
Yeah, I think in general, it gives you a little bit more
Right. That
flexibility
does
on
that. Yeah,
powers
that
and
does to be
such.
like, okay, like we got rid of defensive. Now we have one turn to go and really hit him. If he's
Yeah.
if the ants are getting out of control and they've just been like defensive in like a really important spot, it's like okay, we have one turn of breathing room until he brings defensive back.
Sorry if I've been out of it. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, you
Uh,
said as much about the
you're
crying.
yeah, you're good. Um, the other a point to just keep in mind also is like if it is just like slightly too powerful, you could always do that when an anthill gets removed, you get like three guys instead of only two.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like
true.
okay, I lost a commander, but now I have three guys here, which
Hmm.
is at least two hits in combat.
Well,
Or you know what I mean. It's
yeah, a two on a die.
right. It's a two on a die is what I meant. Yeah, you know. They're not. No one's coming up and rolling a 1-0 and bonking that out. So
Hmm.
so that might be something that ends up balancing that out a little bit. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Okay.
that was
Things to think on.
yeah, lots
It
of
was a
things
fun
to
game.
think on. That was a good game though. Yeah,
Yes,
that was
very
a
good game.
that was a good win.
Yeah, I
Jeez.
didn't think. I thought I'd be 1 point short, and then just have to hope that no one else.
I mean, you definitely. There's no way I was gonna win once you hit me. I don't think the ants were getting
Well,
10 points.
you were so close that I was really
Right.
worried if you had like I don't know, a crafting card, and then I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with the skunks to
I mean, basically, by damaging my cannon, you basically take me out for a turn.
for a turn.
Right,
Okay.
right. So you bought yourself a turn with that. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah. If you just hadn't hit me, I would have had the win. But I was like, he's definitely going to hit me.
Yeah. I
Alright.
I didn't think I would have like with your group there. I was kind of thinking on not hitting it and instead trying to hit down here and then move over here, but I just didn't have the actions for it.
Right. That was a long way to go.
Yeah. Because I was just kind of thinking of where I could go to blow up easily. I didn't think I'd
Right.
roll that luckily.
Yeah. That was a you rolled quite well there.
Yeah.
That was good. Alrighty. Well, I gotta go feed a baby.
Okay.
But thanks for the playtest, guys. That was
Of
a good
course.
game. That was a lot of fun. Lots of
Um,
good
who wants
feedback
to
all
do
around.
the write up in the?
If you want to do the write up, go for it. But if not, I can write it up tomorrow.
Okay.
Um, I'll check the I'll check the playtest master
Master
sheet
sheet.
master sheet tomorrow, and if there's nothing there, I'll write it up.
Okay. I think I'll probably let you do it
All
because
right.
I need to hit the bed as well.
Alrighty.
So.
Sounds good. I'll talk to you
Yeah.
guys later.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys for the game.
You.